Right on.
Bro, and did you hear that framework from that Harmozy? Dude, I'm gonna listen to that Harmozy call over and over and over again.
Yeah, I gotta listen to it again
That's
too.
our money. That's our money. We're gonna draw that up on a whiteboard. Yeah, bro. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
I gotta listen to that whole YouTube pretty thoroughly. Actually, that
He
was a good
like
one.
they act like they can't get a hold of the guy, and the guy's like, make sure he's qualified, make sure he's good. Like, I don't have time. Yeah, that shit's crazy. All right, I'm gonna take a rip, grab a drink, and then he's not in here yet, but when he gets in here, I'll have to let him in. So
Cool. Cool. Phew.
yeah, bro. Soon we're gonna have you closing too, because like, honestly, when you follow the script, you don't even have to be like, you don't really have to do much, bro. It's all about tonality, confidence. You gotta have, you know, the basics, but you got all that.
Yeah, I think so. I should be ready to fucking close. Yeah.
When I just uploaded all my closing calls, I got those uploading on Google Drive right now. Daniel's asking about the sales opportunity. Norm wants the sales opportunity. And so
Yeah, that could be jiu-jitsu and kickboxing for us, bro. While we're
BDRs, they're gonna
while we're
be
doing
they're gonna start out as BDRs for like we're gonna follow Alex's system.
oh yeah.
They'll set appointments on your calendar. You'll provide them the value, then you'll see if you can get a hold of me. Then I'll close them down. And then eventually
Okay.
close them down. And then one of those guys will do the appointments. They're going to be like texting, calling. They're all going to get access to my Facebook profile, Nate Tilley, my dealership one, and they're going to every day like add 50 people as friends, message them, and they're going to be in competition against each other. And you,
Damn.
yeah.
Okay.
For sales, it's always got to be a competition, bro. Always. So there'll
Right
be some
on.
incentives for most closes, but you're like, so they're like BDR, you're like whatever tier is like here, you know. I don't know what he was calling them, but we're gonna drop that whole Harmozy. That's literally that video is the exact thing we needed, bro. Isn't that crazy?
Mm.
Exact timing too. I'm trying to figure this out at this exact time.
It should be.
He's jumping in right now. Let me just let him in.
There he is. Yo, Johnny.
He's connecting to the audio right now. See if we can't hear us. I'll let you start it off. You can introduce me whenever you connect.
Yo, Johnny.
Hey, I'm here.
What's going on, man? How are you?
Good. Am I on video? I
Oh,
can't.
so what's up?
We can't see you.
Let me see. Start. Do I go start video? I don't ever use this shit.
Yeah, start video.
Start
If
video.
you want
Oh,
to, you don't have to.
cool.
What's up,
Yo, man,
man?
this is Nate. This is Nate. He also does jiu-jitsu, purple belt.
Oh,
I
nice.
started working with him. Yeah, this guy is the ad master. Just trying to introduce you to him.
See,
I don't know
nice
if
to meet
I'm
you,
the ad master, but it's good to meet you, bro. I
man.
definitely
Nice to meet
got some sauce that we can put you on. Appreciate
you.
it. Chase. Yeah, Johnny. So Chase was filling me in a little bit on the details, man. So I guess he was filling me in on what you're kind of doing now, but if you could just bring me up to speed, man, I guess what can we do for you exactly?
So, well, basically, right now, like us on Chase right now, like this month, I'm super busy right now. So it's like, I don't know if I should like do it this month, but I'm kind of like, I could post like, I kind of want to try you out, because I kind of want to help Chase out too, because that dude's always hustling, always working. And I
Yeah.
know he's talking from time to time. So, I'm like, hey, like, I've been trying to figure out how to market my business because this will be, I'll have this business opens, it'll be 1 year in October.
Okay.
And yeah, it's been very good. I've been doing very well, and but I've been trying different things as far as first I was using Thumbtack, that was like my main source, Then I started using Home Advisor, which they did good like 1 month when I first had them, and then they've been doing kind of shitty. And then this month they've been doing good. So it's kind of like they're not really like what's the word for it? Some months,
right?
yeah, consistent, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just started using Yelp. I didn't want to use Yelp for the longest, and I finally used Yelp like about a month ago. And then this month I just been getting nothing but Yelp calls, which is great. So it's been very good. But I don't mind getting more calls, to get more money, and obviously for me to do that, you got to spend more to make more, which is fine. So I probably would just shut down because I know Chase was telling me it takes kind of like 2 weeks to kind of like get started with you guys pretty much, which is fine. Once you guys get started, you guys let me know and I'll just kind of I probably want to turn off Home Advisor because they're just kind of not so good. And I kind of want to see what else is out there. I'm only using Home Advisor right now because right now it's busy. Everybody needs termites because it's how hot it's been over here. It's been but my questions were basically all the apps that I use, I'm able to shut them off as far as on and off. Chase said that you'd be able to do that because sometimes shit gets overwhelming. I gotta shut things off, or maybe a lot of times I'm not in town. I need to shut things off. So he said that you guys be able to do that. So which is what I'm looking for. Also, my thing is, I get a lot of. I want to see if we could just target certain things because a lot of my apps in San Diego, because I have a branch in Orange County that my dad runs, and I run San Diego. The pest control in San Diego for me is just shit. The money is shit. I prefer just to do strictly termites. Pest control to spray ants, I usually charge $250, but people only want to pay $150. It's not worth my drive, my gas, my time. Versus termites, I'll charge usually around $1,800 average, and which is great, So I rather focus on that and market only on termites because I really don't want to deal with doing an ant job that's 45-minute drive for $150.
Right. Okay. So you're currently.
So my thing is, are you able to do that? Cancel that out and just do strictly termites.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. So with what we do, we customize everything to define a strategy for you that's going to be like aligned with the best kind of customers for you. So when you're actually running the system, it's not like Angie's List where they got a big website people just kind of flood to because they take all the traffic. You control this system at the end of the day. You own this system. So you're literally going to be able to place termite ads and attract only people that are after that. If that's what you're really trying to grow, then we can stack other things on too. So you're currently doing like pest control and I guess, so what other products do you offer and services? So termites, that's the main thing, or what is it?
So usually a lot of times, what I'm doing is I'm doing termites is my main income. A lot of times I am doing wood jobs, wood repairs, but I don't like to just go out there and give wood quotes. A lot of times it would just strictly be termites, and then they would ask me for wood quotes when I'm out there. I do insulation work, so a lot of attic cleanouts. Those are basically the three things that I pretty much do. A lot of times I'm getting people that need clearance for homes. When you buy a home or sell a home, you need clearance, right? So I do that. I get the clearance like escrows. So that'll be a big thing. It would be escrows. And then that's pretty much it. Like obviously, like if the termite that I do, like my customer, they having a roach issue or ant issue, then yeah, I will take care of that. But I don't want to just go out there just do a roach job,
Okay.
Or ant job. So basically, I just want to focus on ants. If you have the insulation, great. If we got to do escrows, that's fine. And then wood repair, that's fine. But basically, it all pretty much comes down to termites and insulation. And then like everything else would follow,
So would you say is it one you're more trying to grow or that's worth more to you, or is it?
It's worth, that's more the money is out for me.
What's that?
That's where the money is at for me personally.
Yeah. Okay. So like insulation is that going to be like what's your main? What are you really looking to grow? I guess
Termites. I just want to do strictly
Okay.
termites. If I can just do strictly termites, that's great. Insulation, it kind of like I'll get insulation jobs here and there. Maybe I'll do like 3 or 4 insulation jobs a year.
Got it.
I don't do too many of them. Usually, those are the attic cleanouts. The attic cleanouts. A lot of times, rats shit and piss all over. I got to clean it all out. It's dirty work, man. I prefer to be behind a desk like you, working from Chase. Where's Chase going? Chase going
Columbia. Yeah.
Yeah, I prefer to go do that, work behind a computer, take my computer, great. But no, I'm in the attic, 30 degrees more than what it is outside, cleaning up rats.
We all got to make our dollar somehow, man. We all got to make our dollar
the
somehow.
money's there. You do it for the right price. I'm sure.
Right, man. So got it. Okay, so who's your ideal client then? People that have termite issues. You said it's really hot right now. And what do you make per client usually?
Are you gonna charge me for what I make per client?
Absolutely not. But I gotta make sure that
Dude,
you
if that's
can make
the
a
case,
return.
I only make $1, man. I only make $1 per client.
Yeah.
No,
yeah. Right.
I usually, so for termites wise, it's usually an average around $1,800 for a job for termites. Sometimes, like right now, I went to one and I tried to sell it for 12 because they didn't have anything, and I'm still trying to sell it. I'm like, well, you don't have anything, but you're proactive. I'll do it for $1,200. So I'll do something like that. It's a quick spray, and they're paying for the warranty, but usually it's about $1,800.
Okay.
Average.
Perfect. And how many jobs are you doing per month on average right now?
Well, it fluctuates for me. It's a lot of times a seasonal thing. So like, I can check my calendar right now, actually.
Busy season, like this month?
This month is this month and March or May were like the best month right now. This month I made 14,000 already, and May I made 18. And as far as client wise, for the 14, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 jobs off of the 14,000 for this month.
Nice, man.
Thank you.
That's incredible, man. You only started up a year ago? And
yes, it'll be a year in October.
Year in October. That's nice, man. And then do you get repeat business off these guys too? They come back to you?
Sometimes they got 2 houses.
Yeah.
Or, hey, I have a house here. Or sometimes the people that are doing like the selling of not the their agent, as far as they know, that does all the escrow shit. They got a house. They're like, hey, I have a house. Can you come to my house too? So sometimes I'm getting the referrals right now since I'm new to San Diego because I moved here last year in January. I didn't get the business running until October though. I was bartending on the weekends and I was going out for the weekends, making $1,000 in 2 nights. I was like, I don't need to do this business, but yeah. So then I got the business up and running in October. But in Orange County, because we've been open since 2017, we get a lot of referrals. So we get a lot of like, hey, I use this person, a neighbor. Even right now, I went to one that I just told you that didn't have nothing. I was driving off. The neighbor saw me. Hey, can you come look at my house? Shit, why not?
Huge.
And that's the one I'm probably end up getting because the other one didn't have anything.
Wow.
So
crazy.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like so it seems like there's going to be a lot of referral business. And so if you acquire a client online, that client can be worth, the initial, whatever they pay for a termite job. And then down the road, they bring their friend. And now that client's worth double. Do they ever come back to you? Like, let's say in a year, the rats come back or the shit's, you got to clean it out again. Do you deal with repeat customers down the road a lot? Or is it a one and done type service?
Most of the time, it's a one and done type of services. With termites, because they have a 2-year warranty or 1 year, depending on the price I give them, whatever I sell. A lot of times not a lot of times, but you'll get a couple of them out of the year that will call. Like I had one. This month I had 2 callbacks, but that's the only 2 I had all year since I've been open. But it's because it was warming. So they're for free, basically, or might be in the area, but it's under their warranty, As far as the installation go, I don't ever have to go back and do that. Once it's done because I sealed the home. Long you don't the dish network guy don't fuck anything up, or the AC guy don't fuck anything up. Everything will be sealed. They're not gonna ever have an issue. So I don't have to go back to that. So I don't ever lose money. So I pay what I charge, because if I do have to go back, that's
right.
That's why it's going to be $1,800. usually $1,800 didn't take me 4 hours. Sometimes it takes me 4 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. It doesn't take long. So if I do got to go back, it's not a big deal usually.
Nice, man. That's a pretty good deal for them too. You give them the warranty. They got peace of mind. They know if those termites come back, you're gonna be out there. Johnny gonna be out there getting rid of those motherfuckers. All right, cool,
Yeah.
bro. So you're currently getting those clients right now. How exactly? You said, is it just the home advisor, the thumb back? Like what, how are you getting those 14 this month?
Yeah, so actually, I can tell you exactly because I have it all broken down. So this month was mainly 1, 2 out of the 11, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Out of the 11, 7 of them were Yelp. I pay Yelp like $7.50 a month. One of them was from the Nextdoor, so I guess I have Nextdoor app. And then one of them was Home Advisor.
What does
Ooh.
Nextdoor run for price wise?
Nextdoor, so they kind of fucked me this month. Basically,
Damn.
I was using them I decided like a month ago to try to do this. They do those ads, I guess, right? And so usually it's $50, I believe, per month to use them, to be on them. Then if you want to do the Yelp, not Yelp, the ads that they have for Nextdoor, they charge a certain amount, and I kept saying 45, 45, 45, and I wasn't getting any calls from them, so I just shut them down, and I kept getting charged for it. So then I was like, what the fuck? Why did I owe 400, $300? So they kept charging me, so I had to turn off my credit card so you could stop charging my ass.
Damn.
So they kind of fucked me on that. But yeah, I did get my money. Well, maybe I probably broke even because I made like $650 off the Nextdoor. So I might have broke even off of the ads on it, but they kind of screwed me on that.
Yeah.
So I shut them off on that. But yeah, mainly everything has been Yelp, and then I got like 2 off of Thumbtack. What is that one? Oh, one was my landlord, so that wasn't even off of anything. It was my landlord.
Referral,
Yeah, basically a referral. But basically it's all Yelp and then Thumbtack. And one from Home Advisor.
Home Advisor is like 500 a month, you said?
Yeah, they charge, their leads are very expensive. They go about like $70 per lead.
Oh, you pay per lead?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and then with Thumbtack, I pay per lead as well. But Thumbtack leads only like $30, $35 usually per lead versus Home Advisors like $60 to $70.
Wow. Okay. Dang.
That's why I was like, well,
kind of spread out
Home
there.
Advisor off, and I'll try you guys out. Yeah,
let's check it out, man. So I guess it seems like you're not really comfortable relying on like Home Advisor and those like different services to grow the business then.
It's mainly Home Advisor. Thumbtack's always been my main source of income, but sometimes like 1 month I will get like Thumbtack, I won't get anything from Thumbtack. But I'm not getting charged either, But Thumbtack's leads are legit. Like I could sell. So like if I could get the call and if I could even get to the customer's house, I have no problem selling the job. I don't care if you have 2 or 3 other guys out there. I just need to get out there. Home Advisor gets some bullshit leads where I can't even get reached the homeowner and I still got to pay. So why am I paying?
Yeah.
That's what I don't like. Thumbtack won't really do that. Then Yelp, I paying per clicks. So there's a certain amount. I know I have like $750 limit for the month, and I forget what the clicks are. Maybe you'll pay, I don't know, like $8 per. I don't know what it is, but basically you pay per clicks. So when they go on my page, that's what I'm paying for. But Yelp I just used them recently, and they've been pretty much on it. That's mainly where my main source of income is for this month right now. So
yeah, it seems like Yelp has been a good provider. I never knew if Yelp still worked. I know in your niche, like some of those older school, services still crush because they're like old people. You work with a lot of old people who are used to going through Yelp and yellow pages and stuff like that. So being where they are going to find you, being able to be found is huge. So that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
So you're currently doing all these different kind of sites and stuff. It seems like some things are working. Chase mentioned that you're really busy. I guess what do you feel like is the biggest like challenge, like pain point in growing right now for you? You know, can you handle more jobs? Like you said, they
I
don't
make
take
I,
too
I
long.
make it I make it all work. If I gotta work, like lately, like this month has been a crazy month. Usually I'm able to like, get a job or two and then I'm chilling for the rest of the day. Or like, I get like two stops basically. And lately I've been getting like this month, like it's like 5 or 6 or 7 stops. And I was
Mm,
like, fuck, if I gotta do it, I gotta do it, which is fine. But it's just me. I might have
yeah.
another worker, but the other worker, he can't do what I do as far as, I have to do the inspection, I got to do all the paperwork and whatnot. So like, I don't mind taking up I don't mind working every single day if I got to work every single day. The money's there.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make $1,800 in a day, you'll do it. You'll
You'll
work
put
a
in the
12, 14
hours.
hour day if you got to.
Yeah,
And then
that's right.
sometimes if you gotta do 2 jobs back to back, that's 18 and 18. Shit, why not? So I'll make it work. You
Yeah.
know. But my main thing too is a lot of times with these apps, I'm getting charged for um tenting. I don't tent. I do
Mm,
localized treatment. So my thing is there a way we could kind of? I know Chase was kind of explaining that a little bit, but is there a way we could like cancel that out where I don't get charged for it? Where
yeah.
because I get charged, and this is through all the apps basically.
Right.
Especially Thumbtack and Angie, where they'll hit me up for tenting, and I'll put, hey, I don't tent, but they'll say like, hey, do you tent? And if they just hit me up saying, hey, I gotta pay for that lead, and it's like, fuck, I can't get my credit back, even though I don't tent, and
Hmm.
that kind of sucks.
That is whack.
Honestly,
You got to pay for unqualified leads.
right.
And you know that so basically the difference with what we do is we're the system that all these companies, all these apps are using to get jobs. We're going to build out that same system, but it's just going to be under your brand. So they're taking the all the piece of the pie because they're running ads in front of people's face. They've got their search on point. They're spending all the money as their unified brand, and then they farm out the leads. But if they're selling the leads for $75, our average lead cost is anywhere from $5 to $15 per lead. And not all of them are qualified because they're coming from social media a lot of times. So like some of them, they don't have as much intent. But if you get in front of a person that has a pest problem, they have a termite problem, they're going to click on that. They're going to book a job. And we basically make it so we ask you, who do you want to deal with? Basically, like we're getting to the bottom of now. And then on the form, we could just have it like, do you have a current termite issue you're looking to get resolved in the next 7 days? If they write yes, they are a lead. If they write no, see you. We're not gonna talk to you. We're not gonna pay for you. But if you say,
Right.
hey, I want to get some of these other jobs in, then we can qualify and disqualify people according to your needs.
Sweet. Yeah, that'd be great. If it's like $15, like I said, I want to get rid, I've been wanting to get rid of Angie. But like this month, because last month was super slow, and I was like, fuck, you know what? Because I keep having Angie's off, the home advisor. I just had, because you're able to set them on and off. So I just had them off, and I'm like, fuck, I'm desperate right now. Let me get all the leads I can get, even if it's going to be bullshit, we'll see what I can get. So I turn it on, and then everything just started swarming in. I'm like, all right, sweet, cool. Let's make this money right now. I'll have home advisor on right now and see what I can get, because if I got to pay $500 for a lead, but I make 18, like it is what it is. But
Yeah. Yeah,
um,
man. This is going to be, a huge op for you to actually have the control of that system. And we do Google and stuff too. So like, obviously people searching for termites, that's going to be the big part of traffic. Of course, you're going to be faced against competitors like you're literally fighting against Angie's List at that point, which they're going to be bidding thousands on their keywords. So that's why we go to social media and we can get people where they're underpriced, and build your top of funnel list.
Yeah,
build
that's why I don't really market on Google. I'm on there,
expensive.
but like I'm not on a little front page or anything like that. So I'm like, what it like so
Yeah. You get some reviews at least.
I might have one or two on Google, but I have like 35 reviews on Thumbtack.
Oh, okay.
And then I have like 17 reviews on Yelp, and they're all 5 stars.
Yeah. The Google reviews are huge because if you just grow the Google reviews alone, that can get you boosted on Google without having to
I
pay.
was trying to like put stuff on there. Like I would hit my friends up like, hey, go put a review on. And then sometimes it wasn't taking. I'm like, bastards. And I go, man, fuck this. And so I didn't really do it. So I haven't done it. And I have a guy that's supposed to like do my Google page, but I was supposed to write down like 10 reviews. And then he has people that will do them, put them on there for me.
Okay.
But I just haven't gotten around to it because I'm like, I'm kind of content right now.
Yeah.
So I didn't get around to it. But if I was dead slow, then I'm like, all right, fuck, I got to get it done, But I haven't been. So.
Yeah, I guess tell me more about that. You're kind of content overall. Like I guess you said you're doing, you did 14K this month. You're probably doing like 10K at least per month, maybe.
No, this is just a really good month.
Crazy.
Usually,
okay.
usually I'm I think I was averaging around like 6 to I've been averaging about $6,000 a month. Like February was my worst month. I don't think I sold anything. I still made like 2,700. It was like the beginning of the year and the end of the year is usually the worst. Summertime, springtime, it's like a seasonal thing, So it's like
you got to be ready for those times.
Yeah, but one month will make up for the other. Like May made up, for sure. Because May I sold 18. This month I sold 14, and then usually the other months it's all about $6,000 on the other months usually. So, it's the first year too. It should be more. This year though, right now I think I've hit almost, I think around 70,000 I've made.
Sick, man.
But so I should hit 100 before the year ends. But I know my he's done way more because he does wood jobs. So I don't wood jobs. I pass over to him, So even though I sold 70,000, like I know I sold 10,000 for his wood job here. I think he's about 12 to 13,000 that for wood jobs that he's done out here for me. So that's what 70 is. Kind of, you got to subtract the 13 from that, and that's basically what I've made or sold.
It's not bad at all, man. Especially for your first year in business, like.
Yeah, that's first year in business.
So I guess that kind of leads us to, let's just put ourselves like 6 to 12 months out from now. Where do you really need to be at with this business and to be truly satisfied? Like, what's your goal revenue wise, and what does that look like?
So put it this way: if I could get 2 termite jobs for $500, it's a win for me. So if I had to do, so that's $3,200, and I only spent $500 for the market. That's a win. That's a win for me. That's for a month.
Yes, absolutely. $500 cost per acquisition is your goal.
Yeah. So if we could do that, hey, that's great. Because I don't mind paying the market, get them, pay to make money to, earn money, which is fine, but yeah, if I could do that, that's great. Or
yeah, man. Yeah,
or if we could get more for that price,
that's right.
More termites for that price, great. I'm just saying, if I could get 2 jobs for $500, that's a win in my book still,
Yeah. I see what you're saying there, man. That'd be a great cost per acquisition. And like online, you have the potential, like usually when we start out, the cost per acquisition is a little higher because we're like testing. And then as we go, like we start to really dial it in. But sometimes like we nail it out of the park. Like, Logos Jiu-Jitsu, Professor Leo Jr.? Yeah, of course.
I know the gym, but I don't know anybody out there other than Chase.
Dude, we spent like so far total in 1.5 months, 1,300 on their ads, and we've booked over 200 appointments with like a 35% show rate. Kind of low, but they're not even calling anyone. And they've signed up almost 35 people, close to 35 people in the last month and a
I
half.
think that's what Chase ended up showing me.
Yeah.
I was kind of talking shit on that though, but because I was
Why?
like, well, because I think it was like $280,000 worth or something like that, and you guys said you guys sold like 40,000 or something, and I was like, man, Chase, they need a new salesman, bro, because that's not
Yeah.
even you know. I was just
Yeah.
talking shit. 'Cause I'm a salesman, you know. That's what I do.
Well,
But
the thing is like it's automated for businesses. So they don't even call the leads, nothing. They get leads for $3. The leads book appointments 20% of the time. They show up to the appointment 35% of the time, and they sign up about 50-50. So like they're not having to do like if they had a sales team calling those leads and stuff, it'd be so much more. But a guy that's paying for $4 leads, they're like, we don't even care. We're getting 15 leads a day.
well, see, $4 a lead ain't shit either. That was just nice. Like
Yeah,
that's $4 versus 50 or 60.
exactly.
That's per lead. So it's like, hey, I'm more than happy to kick Angie to the curb if you guys could provide, me getting clients. I have no
We're
problem.
gonna kick them all to the curb, brother. All of them.
So
Absolutely,
I
bro.
don't mind paying as long as I get my money,
Absolutely, man.
As
Well,
long as the leads are legit, we're good. Obviously, too, leads are not perfect. I get that, and I'm not gonna complain and bitch about it. If especially if I'm only paying $4 per liter or something like that, when I gotta pay $50, $60, and
For a bullshit lead.
then that's when I start having issues, So
yeah,
yeah, I don't mind. I pay a lot. Sometimes I could pay up to $2,000 just to market. I know. I think when I made like 18,000, I had to pay like $2,000 off of just leads and shit. But I don't mind. I'll pay $2,000 to sell 18. That's what 16,000 in my pocket. Sure, why not?
exactly, man. So you definitely get that. I mean, really, yeah, it seems like you're pretty well aligned with service businesses that do really well with our service. The only difference is a lot of times they'll have the staff. And so I just want to make sure, like, how many jobs do you think you can handle? Like, what is that?
Give me all of them.
All of them?
Give
And
me
then
all of them.
what's the vision for it, like revenue wise? Like you said, 18 jobs a month. Like you want to shoot up to like 20K consistent, 15. If you could do what you did this month, like what 6 to 12 months from now would you want to be doing revenue wise?
Oh man, dude, it's if I can make $20,000 a month, that'd be great. I can make $20,000. If I could sell $20,000 a month, that would be great.
I mean, you might hit it this month, man, judging by your pace.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely trying to
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to be my month of May for sure. I'm also trying to get to 100,000 this year of sales. So I've never sold that. This is my first year, and I did a lot of sales with my dad in Orange County, but I never really kept track because a lot of the money went to him. I was only making 250, then plus like 20% commission. Versus now, this is all mine. So I'm keeping track, but I'll work every day. I don't care, and I'll work weekends. But my question too, though, because you're saying a lot of times like everything's kind of like in the system. It says Shift Social has started. Basically everything's in the system. Like I like to still be control over my scheduling. So I don't know. Do you guys scheduling? Is it automated or how does that work? Or is it
we
you guys
can
do a one done thing?
Yeah. We can get into the specifics really with that, but we've got a couple different ways we'd set you up. Really, anything you need. So if you've got a sick appointment booking system, we send them your way. If you need something, we've got everything to house that. So I was just going to show you this real quick. I thought it'd be appropriate to pull this out. This is a cost per acquisition calculator. So like what it'll show is, I mean, we can put in, what you want to like, I'll send you this so you can mess with it yourself, but you can put in like your fulfillment costs and expenses, but we'll just go off of revenue numbers. So if you're currently at 14K, your target's 20K, your difference is 6K this month, and your main offering price point is $1,800, then new clients per month to reach your goal is 12. Let's see. So if your average cost per lead is about 50 right now, what percentage of those turn into calls would you say? 1 out of 4, 1 out of 2?
If the average cost per lead is 50, the percentage of the
People
so is
that
that like I'm trying to think of what that question means. So as far as like me getting to their house or
it's probably about the amount of leads that actually convert into a solid booking. They're like a qualified lead for you. 50% baseline, maybe like 1 out of 2 or less, you think? Or
no, it definitely would be 50%, if not more. I'm just trying to see like I would just put 50, I sell more than 50. I would probably say like it just depends because some of the times I can't get a hold of the owners, So with Angie, so it's really like hard to like say because I'm counting those leads. But if I'm able to get to face to face, I usually sell like with I would say like 70% of the time. But I would just say put 50 on there just in case,
so we'll say out of your $50 leads, half of them book, and out of the ones that book, 75% or 70% of those end up converting to a job with you. Is that ballpark like
Probably put 60.
60? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man. So at that rate, then if you're running on Facebook ads, getting your average cost per lead for 50, then you need 2K in ad spend, 40 leads, 20 calls, and 12 sales, and you're gonna hit that 20K a month mark. So you're super close to where you're already at. But look at this. So if we can get your cost per lead down on these other platforms, let's say we cut that cost per lead down to $25 because now you control everything. Now you spend $1,000 in ad spend and you get those same results. So like part of our big service is we cut down the cost per lead and we increase the intent. So we're getting those qualified leads and then we're helping you convert more of those on the back end. So this is just a cool way to see like how far the gap is. Like your currently month is 14K this month. Let's just say your target monthly revenue, you said you want to do 100K per year. That's not even, that's less than that, right? I think that's only 8,333 per year. So you'll probably hit that this year, man. One more quarter.
I hope so.
As long as it stays busy.
Yeah, I hope so. It gets slow during winter time, so the hotter it is, the better the money, basically. Then when it's winter time, I don't get too much termites. But who knows? Like it's been different. So we'll see. I don't know. I don't know how. Last year I started in October and I started during slow season, but I still made it work. So we'll see. But I don't know what I made last year.
Yeah.
In October, December. But we'll see. But hopefully,
So
but
20K a month and you'd be set, really. And
yeah.
I guess what's the vision behind that? What would you do? Would you bring on some people at that point? Are you going to be working every day, like getting that back with
The,
that?
the best thing to do would be hire some more people, but right now I'm just trying to get my own business license going on, which I'm in the process of it right now. So down the line, yeah, for sure, would definitely within a couple of years. Within a couple of years, I would probably hire some other people. As long as I could keep them busy. Right now, I can't promise anybody work because
Right.
I keep myself busy. And for me, like it's not a big deal if I'm not busy. If I could get 3-4 jobs a month, I paid my bills and I've got some. I don't have to work every day basically. But I would like to work every day and still make money, and if I could get workers to keep them busy, great. I have a jiu-jitsu guy, Autos, and it kind of sucks because I can't keep him busy every day,
Mm.
So that's a I'm like, hey, this day I could keep you busy in this day, but he could work full time for me if I keep him busy, but I just can't keep him busy, you know, because job is unpredictable. You know, you got to sell it, and a lot of times it's not about the selling; it's about getting the calls, getting the leads. If I don't get the leads, I don't get the calls. There's no way for me to sell. So it's not my fault that I can't keep them busy. I just not getting the, you know, the calls.
Right.
But right now, like, hey, I got this going. So I had him work for me the other day, this Saturday, and I have like 2 other jobs for him for this week and next week, and then we'll see what else I get as far as calls. But the month ain't over yet, so. But yeah, if I could, for me to bring someone on, I would have to keep them busy, and I would have to get these calls. So
okay.
it depends. So if the leads are good, and I'm getting those $20,000, making $20,000 in sales a month, I could definitely bring somebody on, to help me out,
Right.
But that's just, I gotta see how consecutive that is, because this job, even like I know what, like I was at a big company years ago, they would hire us as a part-time. They would say that we are part-time workers, so we don't get we can't get unemployment when it's slow, So they would say that we're part-time because they can't promise us work full-time either. But they were able to pretty much keep us busy. But there would have been a month or two that you're kind of slow. But for the most part of it, they would keep us busy. So if I could do that, yeah, that'd be great.
Okay, so let me make sure I'm clear on this, Johnny. You're currently at like it ranges, but the good months make up for the bad. Your best month right now, 14K, and you want to get to consistent 15 to 20K per month. I guess your biggest challenge, it seems like, is lead quality, lead price, lead flow, getting the volume in. You can convert them to jobs, you can sell them. But I'm curious, like, what do you think is the biggest blocker or I guess hurdle from like getting there on your own and being able to get to that 15, 20K?
Well, for me, I just don't know how to market. So I pay for people to market my shit, So this is all new for me. This is new business. This is, so I'm just trying things as it goes and seeing what I can do to get those calls, So that's the hardest part for me is getting the calls.
Getting the calls.
Yeah, right now, this month I've been getting the calls, more than ever.
And you've been closing more jobs, so it just goes to show.
Right. Because I've been getting the calls, though. I don't really get too many calls throughout this year. I'll get calls here and there, and, it's been, like I said, there'll be 1 week I don't get shit, and then next week I get boom, boom, boom. And then next week I don't get shit, and the following week is boom, boom, boom. That's usually how it goes. But this month has just been every day, and once I get home, I'll get a call. I'm like, all right, fuck, even on my day off, I got to go,
Yeah, that's tough.
Which is fine. I'll do it, but that's basically the hardest part is getting the calls that are. But as far as the work, I haven't had any issues even now saying, "Oh, sorry, I can't make it. I can't go." I haven't had that issue yet.
Yeah.
I'll make it work, and I will put them on the schedule. If I gotta put them on the same job where if I gotta do 2 jobs in one day or 3 jobs one day, like I'll make it work, even though it's just me by myself. And a lot of times too, if I have to, like I have other people to call so we can knock it out and then go to the next job,
Nice.
Yeah, I have people like a lot of times I'll just call, like I have someone coming down from Orange County because I have a $6,500 job I have to do on the 26th, So I'm like, hey, dude, you want to work? And then I have my other buddy here at the gym who's going to come and help me too. So it's going to be a 3. So if I got to call someone for a day to get it done, then that's what we'll do. But I haven't had issues where I had to call and say, sorry, I can't do it. Sorry, I can't do it. I'm not there yet.
So tell me, in terms of like getting more calls, what specifically have you tried to fix this? Like, is it just the home Angie's list? Have you talked to anybody else? Is that it specifically?
No, so basically I first started with Thumbtack, and Thumbtack was my only source of income. So Thumbtack was good, and I was just living off of probably January, February, March was just Thumbtack. And I think when it got to about February, I'm like, okay, shit, I gotta fix this, And so when it got to January, February, March, April. Was that April? yeah, when we got to April, that's when I was like, all right, let me switch to Home Advisor. My dad didn't want to use them. I'm like, screw it. They called me. I'm just gonna use them because I need a second source of leads. I can't just rely on just one source.
Right.
And then I was good with that. I made 8,000. So that was the most I made that year at the time. And then next month it was 18. I'm like, oh fuck, it really
That was
skyrocketed.
crazy.
Right. So but now I'm like, okay. Then I started Home Advisor being shitty. And then I already had the Nextdoor app. But I know with Thumbtack and Nextdoor, they work together. So a lot of times people have the Nextdoor and they'll shoot them to Thumbtack. People don't know what Thumbtack is. And then they'll shoot them to Thumbtack and then I pay for the lead. And then
they're like, who is this? What's going on? They're
right.
like unqualified. They don't know who you are.
Right.
It's kind of like a cold call almost at that point.
Kind of.
They know they're going to be getting reached out to at least.
Yeah, and I like the way Thumbtack, you don't need a call. With Home Advisor, you got to call them. With Thumbtack, you just get a message, which I like. Oh,
really?
Yeah, which is very, very convenient. I can just message, hey, blah, blah. So I'm basically texting them. And then, which is versus Home Advisor, you get a call. With Thumbtack, it'll tell you how many people they reach out to. So 2 companies, 3 companies, or it'll say, hey, this customer only reached out to you, which is great, But yeah, so if I know they have 3 other 4 companies, I could, I'm like, okay, I got to make sure I got to bid a little bit lower because I know they didn't have 3 other people out. Yeah. Or sometimes I go, hey, you call me within 24 hours, I'll knock off this. Yeah. And then it really puts the pressure on them. And then they're like, all right, let's do it. And they'll cancel those other companies.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
We should offer that incentive on the front, right on the ad. Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it really depends because you don't know what's at the house, So when I look at the house, it could really, my average is 18, but sometimes the house is so fucked up, you got to go like this one on the 26th. It's a $6,500 job.
Whoa.
Yeah. So that one's really fucked up, So I can't really so imagine you say that oh yeah, well if you call, we'll knock this much off, but you go there and you're like, fuck, dude, I really fucked myself. So it's you don't really want to do that, Then
you can do it as a tripwire intro, and one thing about offers that you'll learn as you do more and more marketing, bro, is offers always have contingencies. So it's always you run the offer and it's a valid, legit offer, and it could be huge on the front end. It could be $1,500 off your pest control job or your termites job. And then when they click on it on the back end, or even in the ad, it can say houses must be 3 rooms or more. We can have criteria to qualify for the offer, or we can make it a lesser offer. And on the back end, you're like, hey, if your house is over this amount, then that offer is going to be a little different, So that's kind of how that I look at that at least.
Okay. Yeah, which is fine. We could go into details on that. If I need to, but yeah, usually something what we can do too, you could even add in hey, you do the termite job, we'll do it throw in a free pest control spray, which is fine. That's literally take me 20 minutes no matter what.
Okay.
It's basically just spray around real quick in the house and boom, you're taking care for spiders and ants. Basically it's like a $250 spray, but you get it for free if you do termites. That's not a big deal.
That's a cool little offer. Yeah, we throw that. Termites too, you don't need to offer too much because they need you. But if you offer a little more than the other guy, we get in front of them, we make sure everybody knows you, then I think that's going to be the move. So how long have you been trying to fix this? How long have you been working with these companies? Since day one, or what does that look like?
Well, yeah, pretty much. I started with one with Thumbtack, then I moved to Angie, and then I've already had Nextdoor right when I got Thumbtack.
You jumped on Thumbtack in February, was it? You said?
No, October was Thumbtack.
October. So about a year. About a year.
Yeah, Thumbtack. I love Thumbtack. I have no complaints really about Thumbtack. Other than I'll get the termites. I'll get the tenting sometime. Do you tent? And when they ask me that, right off the back, I gotta pay. I'm like, fuck. Which kind of sucks.
That does suck.
But I haven't really tried anything different, and so I know I talked to Chase about, because he's been doing this, I don't know, maybe a year now. I don't know how long he's been with you, 6 months or something like that. So I was like, yeah, right now, I think I told him I just started with, I think I might have just started with Home Advisor and I was doing good already. So I was like, I'm okay right now, but if things don't work out, I'll hit you up. And then right now I see that he's been posting the stuff. So I'm like, yeah, give me some more information because, Home Advisor, they kind of suck, and I don't mind as long as I'm getting money for marketing as far as, my money back and plus way more.
Yeah.
I don't mind switching over because Home Advisors, they give me bullshit leads. So,
Right.
but I've just been dealing with it and saying, well, whatever, So I've been kind of content on just the way I market, paying because I'm not really doing anything, So I'm just paying to get, a job. So I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much what has been going down. But this whole year has been Thumbtack, Angie, Angie. I started in like May or April. Probably around the end of April, and I know I already had them in May. But sometimes with Angie, I'll shut them off all month because I'm like, man, you guys suck. I'm paying $500 and getting no fucking leads.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah.
So
And then I just started with Yelp. It's been about a month now, and I have no complaints with Yelp. And I know with Yelp, a lot of small business owners have issues with them.
yeah, it's great. It works.
For me, it's working. But I know they say if you stop paying, then they're like, they kind of fuck you over.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna stop paying if it's gonna keep on working. As long as it keeps working, I'll keep paying. Then I can't get fucked over because I'm still paying.
Yeah, and you can diversify your other channels too. So, okay, so you're currently on all these apps, and you've been trying out different ones for the last year, and so far some have been good for you, some haven't, and you're just looking for a consistent, reliable lead source that you can kind of control, and that just gives you what you need so you can book out those jobs, keep what was the name, G busy, from jiu-jitsu, like get him going full time, like get that going. Like what happens if we don't like get you up there and the sales aren't consistent? Like what's going to happen then, and why do we need to do this now? Like
if I don't get my sales and I don't get my leads, I'm gonna kick you guys to the curb. See ya.
I mean, like,
feelings.
yeah.
No hard feelings. I'm gonna try you guys out. But don't put me on a contract saying I gotta be with you guys for a year and it don't work out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find you, Chase. I don't care if you're moving out of the country,
we don't do
bro.
contracts, bro. We ain't gonna
500. It's only 500 a lead for our service, and they might be tent jobs and ants.
Yeah. No, don't.
No, I mean like, but I mean like, why is it a priority for you right now? Like, are you just ready to grow, bro? Like, what's because
oh well,
yeah,
dude, yeah. Like obviously, I don't right now. My money's off the just Yelp and Thumbtack. But if I could get another source of income, like I see that I'm about to hit the 20, but if I can make double that, shit, why not?
Let's
So
go.
it's like, yeah, I'm grow like this business. I want to grow. I want to make my mama proud.
Yeah.
My daddy proud.
Yeah. Well, man, I know you're wanting to fix this and get to that 20K a month, but I gotta say, like, how committed are you to actually making this happen, bro? We in?
Well, I have no problem paying the market another thing, and especially if I get and if it gets too much, because I don't know what your initial fee is either. That's the thing too, because you guys are talking about $4 or $5 a lead, whatever. And, I'm like, cool. I got to pay $500 a month. All right, whatever. That's basically what I'm paying for all these other leads. Especially like each probably like. Thumbtack will probably be $500 a month, and then I'll have Angie another $500 a month, and then Yelp is $750 a month. So I'm like, okay, $500 a month. If I got to pay $500 a month, and I'm getting $5,000 in jobs, hey, so be it. I have no problem paying that.
Right.
So yeah, I have no problem. If that's what you're asking, like, hey, you got to pay, but what is your initial fee on that?
Yeah.
I don't want to pay $2,000 right now to start up when I'm pretty much booming right now, and I don't know how you guys work as far as how successful it is, because you guys be like, yeah, we're gonna do this and that. It's an initial fee of $2,000, and then it's gonna be cheaper than the long end. But then I don't see the result, and I'm out $2,000.
Right.
It's gonna be like, I don't want that to happen either. Now, wintertime, if that's the case, I'm like, okay, but I don't need you guys right now. This is kind of a, hey, you know what? I'm booming right now. Let's get all the money I can get, because during wintertime it's gonna be slow. Because I was telling Chase, I'm like, I really don't need to go through you right now. I probably want to wait to winter. But he kind of was talking to me. I'm like, well, fuck it. Like,
Get established ahead of time. Like,
yeah,
makes sense if you're making cash right now to invest in,
right.
like ads. So
That's
yeah,
what
man, I can dive a little bit deeper into what it is like exactly we do. And I've been taking a ton of notes through this call here. Because man, what you struggle with, a lot of people do. And I can show you how I think this would really work for you now if you want.
That's fine. I got time. I gotta be out of here in 30. But yeah, let's go ahead.
Yeah, we'll wrap it up. It'll be quick. So, as you basically know, man, we work with service-based business owners who are usually using a bunch of different lead sources, third-party leads, shared leads, and we help them to get higher qualified leads and then convert those into more appointments, jobs, and give them a system to power all that so that they can increase their revenue overall without having to spend a ton more on marketing, and they can actually control that situation. So they're not getting a bunch of shit leads, or if they are, they're not having to pay big bucks for them, but they actually get the first party data instead. So based on what you told me today, how we'd really work together, man, is first pillar, we need to dive a little bit deeper into your branding and like make sure everything's kind of on point and start running some high quality ads. So Facebook and Instagram, everybody's on there, everybody's on social media. And so we want to be showing up in front of those people, in front of those homeowners that need you, and targeting them as a cute ass dog.
Oh, thanks. Kilos.
Kilos.
Yeah.
Dope.
Like,
So,
got Frenchie, but my Frenchie's better looking. He just chills.
he chills, man.
Yeah,
What a dope dude.
Put him on his back, he'll knock out.
That's sick. But yeah, man. So first we need to get you like your branding a little dialed in, like making some high quality graphics. Like I looked at your Instagram. I feel like for most prospects, like the rat trap videos, like or pictures are like a little bit like it might put people off. We want to make some nice happy people graphics and shit, stuff that grandmas love, and like people like homeowners are looking, they feel peace of mind. Like in marketing, the biggest concept that I work across all industries is just like peace of mind. So it's peace of mind, pest control, peace of mind, termite clear out. And plus we're going to spray your house for pests. Like we need to get a campaign on social media that can be driving those leads in. Okay. And filtering them too, so that we're only getting those termite jobs. All right. Once we have that, step two, naturally, since we're going to be getting leads off social media, sometimes some of these leads that slip through will be lower intent and they're sometimes hard to get a hold of, which is a pain in the ass. Nobody wants that, right? So step two, we need to put systems in place to automatically message these people, send them a text, send them an email, and we can even drop a ringless voicemail message on them that you pre-record. Hey, this is Johnny with Pest Control. Saw that you got a quote for termites off Facebook, reaching out to get you scheduled. Let me know when's a good time. Plus, we're going to be sending them in the text the booking link. So from the ads, we're going to generate the lead and then send them straight to your calendar to either book a call with you or to book a on-site visit directly, which they could have to, fill out a long form, qualify, so you could make sure to approve the booking request, because I know you actually got to show up. But basically, we need a system for that,
You mind holding for a second? I'm getting a business call real quick.
Yeah. We got you.
I think I missed it. My dad might have answered it. Damn it. It's okay.
Okay.
I'll call him back. Go ahead.
Yeah. Those are the first two pillars, man. We need you some good ads and a good representation of what you do. I saw some of your Instagram videos of you working. Those are dope. We could just take some of the really the best things is like happy customers, man. If you ever, as you're leaving a job, you got good rapport with somebody, you could snap a picture of them smiling next to their house or like with you. Running that as an ad will crush everything. Okay. I've been looking at a lot of pest control ads that people run. And I mean, even your best competitors are like not even doing that well. And these ads have been running a long time. So I know that this market is actually like these ads are converting because people have been running them a long time, but the ads look like total garbage. So our ads are going to be better than the ads that are already running as standard. And I can tell there's not a lot of competition is what I'm trying to say.
Sweet.
Yeah, man. So on social media, at least. Okay.
Okay.
So,
So
yeah.
now, when you guys do this, is this like a one-time thing? You guys just set everything up, or you guys just keep it going, right?
We
Sweet.
prospect, manage, like we test, optimize, and scale. So we test anywhere from 25 to 30 different ad variations at a time, and we'll find the best winners and we'll optimize off those, find out what made those work, make micro adjustments, and then scale those once we figure out the mechanics of what makes them good. If something starts burning out, then we'll keep refreshing it. Sometimes we hit a home run out of the park and you're like, dude, whatever you guys did with these ads, they're booking a lot of jobs. Don't even mess with them. And in that case, we'll just scale the budget. We'll see if we can get you some more reviews. We'll see if there's other jobs we can get you, so basically with our service, it's unlimited campaigns. So one campaign is termites. If you had something else you wanted to do, we would do that as well. You cover ad spend in your ad account for our campaigns. So you have full control to dial that up or dial that down. If you see that you're acquiring a customer for that under $500 CPA, you can spend double your amount on ads and we're not going to charge you anymore. So our service is set up to allow you to scale. But then on the flip side, let's say things are really busy and you're like, hey man, I don't need any more jobs. We can scale you down, but we never really want to turn off the lead flow. We could just like lower your budget if we needed to. So that's kind of how that works. We recommend people to start with anywhere from $30 to $50 a day on their ads to start out with. And with that, I mean, generally you'll see anywhere from 100 to sometimes 200 leads, but it depends on the lead cost, so that's how the ad system works. The automation system is super dialed in. If a lead ghosts you on pillar 2, we have a system in place that's literally going to contact that lead, texting them for up to 90 days, just following up. Hey, we didn't get you scheduled. Do you still have this problem? And if they say stop, that's great. But we paid for them. So we want them to either say stop or yes, I'm interested. Because we don't want, to pay for leads and then we just never talk to them, right? So those are the 2 pillars. Pillar 3, you need a system to power all this. So as far as the lead flow goes and then the outbound communication, calling, texting, and everything like that, you need a system that's dialed in so that you know that every lead is contact within 5 minutes. It's all tracked in your phone. It's all organized and that you can manage everything through there. And we provide that with Shift CRM. It's a mobile app on your phone and all your leads come into there. They send you a message, automated texts go out, and then you can just follow up from there. You can call, text, everything from there. It's sick. Notes. I mean, we can program other stuff in there. Revenue.
Yeah, I prefer to do all that texting stuff versus calling and shit,
Exactly.
Through Yelp, I'm able just to message them and whatnot. And sometimes I'll get calls. Like right now, I got a call, but my dad's phone and my phone, they tie in together. So a lot of times he'll answer it or I'll answer it, and whatnot. But if I can't get to it, he'll get to it, So my question is how much is this going to cost me?
Yeah,
Startup
man.
fee.
Yeah. We'll get into that. So we got the 3 pillars. We build a system. It's automated client acquisition system. 4, we're gonna help you scale that up. Okay, so that's the only last thing. Getting your guys full time, getting you consistent jobs. That's the 4 pillars. And the investment is usually, man. I mean, honestly, for the types of clients we work with, usually they're paying $5K startup and then like $3K a month. But you're the homie, and so we got you grandfathered in at the homie pricing, So for that, it's 2K startup and then 1,500 a month. You cover ad spend, but what I'm going to do with that is it's a guaranteed return on investment.
Okay, so hold on. $2,000 startup fees. What you're saying?
That's it for the first month, and that guarantees you get at least enough jobs to cover that 2,000.
So 2,000 for the month, and it'll guarantee the 2,000 to get covered. So basically, I'll get my money back just to kind of see how it works.
Yep.
So you guys say guarantee. So what happens if I don't get that?
Yeah, if we run the campaigns for 30 days, we set everything up, the offer, we're getting you leads and you're working the leads through our system and we're doing everything, we're following the protocol. And for some reason you don't book any jobs off that, then I'm going to refund you your money. The $2,000 is going to go back to you. The ad spend will be a sunk cost of the business, but you're going to be able to tell like within the first couple of weeks if it's going to work or not, or if it's like kind of working. And then it, it usually goes the first month. We're testing and scaling. You're not going to get as many sales. Second month, we've got things more optimized. You're starting to see more sales, kind of, a bigger ROI. And then third month, you're seeing this like compounding return on investment where we've got everything scaled up. And now you're doing like multiple bookings and jobs, and you got to look at getting some help.
Right. All right. Then you said something in 15. What was the 15 for?
15, and then after that, it's $1,500 a month subscription management, and we do everything. So we'll continue to manage it for you.
So it's $2,000 initial, and then each month I would pay $1,500.
Yep.
And then I'm still paying for another 500 or something for leads or whatever.
Ad spend is on you. We recommend no less than 900 a month. And this is because this service is going to make, this is the investment where you have to make the money, you got to spend the money to make the money. And so for us, we're not like Home Advisor where we're just going to send you some leads we're not committed to. We've got a guarantee in this. So we have to make sure that we're booking you those jobs. And I mean, honestly, man, like to get that return on investment, it's like 2 or 3 deals, So we look at your service, how many you're bringing in and the need for it. I mean, I think we could do a lot better than that. Like even like closer to like 5 to 10 deals, and looking at this to be your primary lead source once you see the power in it,
Right, I get that, but like, this is where I'm coming from. Because right now I'm paying, let's just say like $1,500, $500 per app that I'm basically using. 500 at Thumbtack, 500 at Angie, 500 off, 750 off the Yelp, right?
Right.
So that's what, 1,750, right? 1,750 I'm already paying. And it's not working, I'm getting my money's worth, so 750, but I made $1,400 or $14,000.
Right.
That's not
right.
But now I'm having basically, let's just say you guys basically an app, basically paying for another app, basically another place to market, and I'm paying $2,000 or $2,000 the first month. Okay, I get that, but then I got to pay $1,500 per month, and that's not counting the leads that basically that I got to pay for. So I'm gonna pay more than $1,500. I got to pay, let's say another $500. So I'm basically paying $2,000 per month. Obviously, if I get, making, let's say $20,000, hey, that's not a problem. I'll pay it, But that's kind of a maybe for me. I don't know. That's that's a little risk that I got to take, because versus the other app, I'm paying per lead, which yes is adding up, but it's kind of like, okay, well, it's not working. I can shut you off right now. Sometimes Thumbtack 1 month might not work out. I can shut it off. Sometimes, a lot of times, Angie don't work. I could shut it off. But because it's a little bit here and there. Versus with you, I have to pay the $2,000. And okay, well, I paid $2,000, not working. I shut you off? It's kind of like, I really can't. I paid the $2,000 all at once. So it's kind of like, I don't know. I need to, think about that one,
Yeah.
That's just where I'm coming from,
Yeah.
$2,000, like, yeah, I'm making this money right now. A lot of it, though, you got to think, it goes through my chemicals, it goes through my marketing, and sometimes it pays, I got to pay G for, his work, and I pay him very well. So it's kind of like,
Right.
I'm not, even though I'm old 14,000, I'm not making 14,000.
Yeah. Right, man.
Probably 10,
Yeah. And I know where you're coming from, man. And in no way, shape, or form are we trying to get in your pockets, because really, like, the thing that I've found about the people that have the most success with this is like, obviously 2-3K a month, that's a lot of money for you. And that's a good thing, man, because the people that come on with us and they're they're spending somebody else's money, or they're just like in the role and it's not theirs, they're not nearly as committed. So the fact that that's a lot of money to you shows me that you're going to be the most committed to this whole program and that we're going to have the most amount of success. Now, I do hear where you're coming from, where it's a lot more than these other providers. But the thing that makes a difference is you get the lowest costing high quality leads, the same leads they'd send you for $50 a lead. Now you're going to control how much you get those for. You're going to be the lead source, and it builds your brand at the same time. So it's building your brand. We've got the software is fully robust. You know, we're going to create the graphics. Like, it's not like having a lead source. We're not just a lead source. It's like having a back-end marketing and lead generation team. You know, we've got a centralized communication. My team's in there asking you for stuff. So it's like, you know, it's really being able to bring on a team where you've got graphic designer, people doing ads, people in your CRM, and we're providing you, plus all the follow-up scripts and everything we've already built out from everything we've done. I mean, we're going to install that whole blueprint for you. And you're going to be flooded with leads, and you get to control the dial on those leads in terms of budget. Now, you know, I know you're, you know, like 1 year in business, you know, you probably haven't ever worked with anybody that does like a full stack lead generation program, because these listing sites make their money off just every lead. You know, they don't have any connection with you. But when you work with somebody on the back end, like we're running promos, we're running offers. And the thing about that 2K is I'm going to guarantee you ROI. So it's going to be 2K. If you decide you want to get started, it's 2K. We get started. We create your campaign for however long that's going to take, and then we run your campaign for 30 days. And then in that time frame, if you don't get your ROI, you get your $2,000 back. Okay, but let's say in that time, you know, 2 weeks in, you make your money back. Then after 30 days complete of running that campaign, it's just $1,500 a month, and we keep scaling your ads. We keep optimizing, keep making it better. You know, so I'm willing to do something with you to show you that it works. But of course, it's, you know, we're setting up all the systems, whereas like these other platforms, they've already got those systems built, you know.
Right. No, I hear you. No, I get it. Just like there's one thing too, where it's like, okay, well, you pay the $1,500 a month, okay, but that's not counting the leads. I still got to pay on top of that, so I'm not really paying the $1,500 a month. You know, I'm paying. So your question was earlier, how much do you think, what would be your, like, not investment, but like your return? Like, what's your ideal return? Well, my ideal return, if I got to pay, $1,500 to $2,500, a month, I'm expecting to make, the $20,000, basically a month. That's where I would be happy paying that amount of money, because that's what I'm basically paying for my other leads.
Totally. Yeah.
Almost $18,000. I made 18,000 when I made almost 20,000, so it was 18. I paid about $2,000, in leads. That's great. That's fine. I'm willing to do that. But if I pay $2,000 and I make only 4,000, that's not really cutting it for me.
Even if it's a return, like, because that's the thing. If like this whole system doesn't work if you don't make any money. So I guess,
right.
like, if you see a return on investment the first month, second month you see slightly better, third month you get to there, like, would you be satisfied then? Because I don't think any system's just going to be able to turn on and produce that. I mean, this is a whole new lead source. This is going to be, but it puts all the control in your hands to build your brand, to set everything up. And it might not be right for you, man. Like, it sounds like what you're doing, you've got a lot of good things going. Like, you're making a lot of money off these things. They're working out really well. But the thing is, you're always at the death grip of these sites that have built out all this stuff, that have invested the 2,000 plus into marketing per month. And now you're looking to do that yourself and get your own slice of the pie without having to, basically cutting out the middleman. So it's going to be more to just get into that market and enter. It's late here. We all got to go. So, I mean, I'd be open to, doing a startup with you, a trial just for 1 month. We don't even have to think or talk about what the subscription is going to be month to month. What I said, it is like 1,500, but I'm flexible with friends, man. Anybody that, knows somebody that is close with me, you know Chase, like you do jujitsu. So, like my program, there's costs for my team, we put a lot into it. So of course I can't discount a ton, but man, like if there was a way to get you up and running in that first month and show you some results, like, I don't know, we could do some kind of trial, maybe like I'm not too sure. Like the activation for our service, I don't really ever set it up for less than 1,500. So like I could probably give you a $500 break on the setup. We could start everything out for 1,500 plus you cover 1,000 in ads. Yeah, that's $2,500, but it's not spending money with this. It's all investing. Like if you spend that and invest that 2,500 and you're able to at least make back 4K in the first month from a new lead source that you control. Yeah, that's not crazy great. That's not a crazy great return, but you control this and you just made the return. What if you're seeing leads that are like $25 and you're making those sales? Then the next month, you make more and incrementally you'll get up to that 20K. I can guarantee that. It's just about how fast you want to go. Like if you spend the ad budget faster, we'll get there faster. But if you want to start out a little slower, want to try it out, want to get some leads flowing, like we could set something like that up for you too, man. It's just kind of about what you're hoping to kind of do today.
Yeah. Well, how about you just send me the numbers of what breakdown what you're talking about, and I'll kind of look through it, and see what would be the option. Because again, I'm forgetting how much the leads are costing per lead, and then I got to calculate the numbers. So I'm just kind of going off my head. So I got to see what the numbers are. So right now all I'm understanding is 1,500 per month, or 2,000 startup fee. Right now you're saying 15. Okay, but I want to see what the leads are going to cost too. So it's kind of like,
look, man, we won't know what the leads will cost until we get the ads up and running out there and we build them for you. It could be $5, it could be $15. We won't know, but here's the thing, Johnny, like literally, man, we can get started, set everything up. You do 1,500 and 900 in ads. 1,500 doesn't even have to be all up front. The 900 won't be all up front. It's spread out. And I'll literally guarantee you that we'll get you a job from it. All we need is like two jobs. I'll guarantee we'll get you 2 jobs, and then we can talk month to month if it makes sense, if you like what you see. Because I'm pretty sure when you start to see the way the leads come in here and the way that you control the tech system, you're gonna be like, holy shit, like this is like not what I thought. Like this is not some home Angie's list. Like this is like you've got the system. Like we'll give you the whole blueprint they're using to siphon money from you, and you control that, so you can go anywhere you want to go. But like I'm gonna
give you some reference. I feel like Nate's explaining that your leads are exclusive. So say like you said your dad's in the same business. If you want to turn on the service in his area and get him jobs, he won't be paying $50 for Angie's List leads. He could be paying whatever you pay for your leads off you. You know what I'm saying?
Are you saying that I could make like me and him could like connect and pay the same thing so you'd be able to take care of like San Diego and Orange County type of thing? Because he does Orange County, I do San Diego, it's the same business. So I'm kind of seeing
man.
like,
I mean, it's unlimited campaigns. So we focus on the first one that's going to make you the most money, the bread and butter. But then, yeah, you say, hey, this is working out. We want to spend a little more on ad spend. Allocate. You control your budget. Then we can allocate some to Orange County termites or Orange County wood. So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see, because it's like if you guys are able to do like mine and his, then it might be worth it. Like, hey, let's just split this. If it's the same, like the pricing, does it make a difference on the area for you on the price, or is it?
If it's running under the same Facebook page, it's fine. It's easy. But if it's a whole different page and a whole different system, then that makes it a little choppier.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I gotta see, because we do have a Facebook page, but I don't think we ever use it.
You guys collectively share the same Facebook page?
Yes.
Yeah,
I know,
we
like
could do it.
Our Instagram is connected, because it'll say OC in San Diego, I believe.
We'll figure out how to make it work.
Okay.
Yeah. We can connect those pretty easy.
Okay, yeah. If we could probably do that, I pretty much probably could be in. Just because like my shit and his shit is kind of separate too, though, when it comes to marketing. He does marketing, I do my marketing too. So I'm like, I don't know.
I mean, man, you don't even need him. Like you're like like for the amount you're gonna be able to make off the jobs, like we're gonna push these ads in front of so many people. Like anybody that's got termites right now, if they got termites right now, they're gonna see your ad in San Diego. It's geo-targeted, it's exclusive. They're gonna know who you are when you're calling them too.
All right.
You're texting
Well,
them.
I don't mind investing in the market, but I was like, fuck, that's a big gap than what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Um,
That's why it's a guarantee, man. Like I can't make, companies money if I charge the less and try to be like these other companies. So other companies, they don't charge much because they don't care if you sell or not. Like I build my whole business around performance and making sure that you actually sell, or else I'll refund the money. I don't want to make money off people that don't make money off me.
right. Okay. So you're saying if I don't make my money back, I get my money back?
That's right, man. It's under the honor system. You just got to work the leads through like our system, but it's under the honor system. So I don't think you'd go close a bunch of deals and be like, hey, I didn't close any. You're the homie. So yeah, man. Like if you say, hey, man, this just isn't working. These leads aren't working. Well, and it might be like that, like a week in, and we make some adjustments, and all of a sudden, bam, it's working great. Like at first, it's not like turnkey. Sometimes it is, but just to be fully transparent, we got to get some leads in. We got to get some feedback. We got to like find out like how the leads are going for you, and then we tweak it from there. But I mean, we hit a home run on this, and you're going to be crushing it. But let's say we don't. Yeah, man, I'll literally refund you your money,
Yeah.
100%.
Well, yeah, let me think about it, but I'm want to do it. I want to do it. It's just and I have the money. It's not that I don't have the money. I have the money. So it's just it's kind of a I feel like it's just kind of a I want to see it now, as far as like I pay the $2,500, I expect to get, a big chunk of plus mine back.
Yeah,
That's how
you
I just
should.
that's just how I feel. Cause like right now, like I'm paying all this, let's just say I'm paying $2,000. I know I'm gonna pay $2,000 at the end of this month off my marketing, But I see the results now.
Yeah,
If I want to see that, and if I'm paying what I'm paying, I don't want to pay $2,500 and only make $4,000.
right.
It wouldn't be worth it for me. And I get where you're coming from when you're saying, well, it's gonna take time to build up. But with these other apps right now that I'm using, it's not taking time to build up. Seeing the results now. That's
Yeah,
only basically the issue that I'm just gonna have. And I get that you're being honest, which I respect when you're saying like, hey, you might not get, you will get your money back, you will break even, and you probably will get some money back, but it's not going to be the money that you're expecting. So for me, it's like, well, why do I really want to invest in that? But obviously, over time, like, yeah, I get it. But even the month, next month, I still got to pay 15. The following month, I still got to pay 15. So the next month that I got to pay this 15 is a little bit of a problem for me versus, pay 2,000, see what you can get, then versus like paying a small fee here and here and here. Basically, I'm going to be paying an initial fee every month plus more for the leads, So that was kind of like fuck. It's kind of like I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't think I can do it. You see what I'm saying?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So,
I mean, gotta invest money to make money, at the end of the day, like, $1,500 in business and getting like a professional ads team to run your media, funnels, leads, conversion, software. Like it's a lot of stuff that we got dialed in, bro. Like
I
the
get that. I get that too. Don't get me wrong. I get
yeah.
that. I understand where you're coming from. I just want you to understand where I'm coming from too.
Yeah, man, it might not be right. Like what you're doing right now works for you, but this is, it's more for if you want to really control your brand, if you want to like be able to see like I'm paying this much for a lead, maybe I could get my lead cost down a little more. I'm booking this money. Like I know the system's gonna work well for you, man. So this is the process that every one of our campaigns goes through too. So like you're not just paying for, just us to throw some leads at you. Like first we got to strategize. We're setting the vision right now. I see what you need. We got to audit everything. We got to structure an offer like we were kind of doing with the 250 off. Then we integrate your software. We craft the campaign on social, automate your follow-up. launch the campaign, help you automate the nurturing of the leads, and we refine results, man. So this really doesn't take nearly 12 weeks. That's what I have on there from before, but it's more like a 3-week thing. Once the campaigns are all live, then, and you're only going to pay, like, the build out's free. So we don't pay you to build anything out. You pay the $1,500, we build everything out. And then once we launch, it could be 5 to 7 days after if we get all the onboarding stuff in. Right now we got a couple onboarding slots ahead. So that's about what it'd be, 5 to 7 business days after onboarding. And then we have your campaigns live. You could start seeing leads and appointments as soon as 24 hours, like right after, or as soon as an hour after launch, really. Like
Right.
that, it starts going pretty fast, so I mean, man, if you want to give it a try for a month, it's like, total 2,500. And if you don't make any jobs off that, then you're going to get the 1,500 back, and the 1,000, we'll just go to Mark Zuckerberg, and you'll have to eat. But man, it's very, very, very unlikely that happens. Like, we do this a lot, and you don't trust somebody if they charge any less, like if I had a $750 or $500 service, I just wouldn't be able to do what I can actually do.
No, I get that. No, I get that too. But it's like that's a risk though for me. You see what I'm saying though? It's a risk. It's not a guarantee. It's a risk. Where it's like, yeah, I'll get the $1,500 back, but then that $1,000 I got to eat.
Man, you know how many thousands I've dumped into my business that I'll never get back? The
Yeah.
lesson you learn from that is more valuable than the $1,000 you lose. Every $1,000 that I've lost that I don't get back, the lesson I learned from that is so painful and so good. I don't think this is going to be a lesson for you, but like there's some sunk costs like that in business that you can't help. Like, as you grow, you're going to have some things like that. But man, the reality of you spending that and generating like $1,000 worth of Facebook ads, you're going to get some leads. You're going to get some business off that. If you don't,
Gotten a job off of Facebook, in Orange County, which was great. I was like, cool. So I believe, and I know there's someone that markets on Facebook too. And that's all they do is just market, and it's free. Which is great. But I don't ever market on there, so it's kind of fuck.
yeah,
And if you do ads, that'd be cool. But I don't know. I think it's just something I got to think about and maybe get back to you, at a different time. And usually my parents are like, they do, give me a lot of advice and shit to do it, don't do it, or we'll go back. I know with Yelp, we kept saying no for 2 years, and now we're using Yelp and we're loving it, but it's just something I got to think about because, that's a lot of money at once, that even though right now I'm doing good, it's like why blow $2,000 right now when I'm doing good as well too. Yeah, I could do a lot better, which is great. If I got to pay $2,500, great. But to do a lot better, cool. I have no problem with that. But I don't know. It's just something I just got to think about right now.
yeah, man, for sure. I mean, yeah, like the guarantee will stand. Usually if I'm doing a discount, I don't hold it. But since you're Chase's homie, the 1,500, we'll lock that in for you. Whenever you're ready, if you want to move forward on it. You really don't have much to lose on it. But I understand you're doing well right now. You're a solo operation. Every dollar counts. But as I said before, man, the fact that this means a lot to you just means that we're going to be successful in it. So whenever you're ready to go, man,
Are you guys only marketing on Facebook? I'm just curious.
we do Facebook, Instagram, Google, TikTok, Snapchats, everything. But mainly our bread and butter is Facebook lead gen ads, Facebook and
Now,
Instagram.
so okay, so when I'm doing that when I'm paying you guys though, it's not just gonna be off of Facebook, it'll be off of TikTok and Instagram and all that other stuff, or
We'll set up Facebook and Instagram first, and then yeah, we can split your budget across any platform. You just got to provide like the videos, we edit them and everything.
got it. All right. And then what was my next question? My next question was lost my train of thought. Yeah, I guess I just have to think about it, man. But I appreciate you taking the time
Yeah, man, anytime.
to answer my questions and everything like that.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And if you there's some other things we can do too, like so we'll just stay in touch, kind of like think on it. Let me know what you think, because you know you mentioned a lot of things, man, and I just feel like there's a couple programs like as you get started, like my software is like kick ass. Like you can run a lot of text through there, reviews, like website. I don't know what you're doing for your website. Like there's a lot of other things we can provide to you, man. So if you get in the base lead gen service, you get all that included. But if there's just like one thing you need here or there, like you know, I'm happy to support you in any way I can, bro. Because you know, at the end of the day, the only way my business grows is if we have good case studies, if we get good results. And you know, so far I'm 2.5 years in, been running ads 5 years, and I can count on my hand the number of unsuccessful campaigns. And it was always due to either poor defined strategy, a business owner who didn't really have an offer that was good they wanted to run, or like a really poor lead generation process. And so now we handle the offer, we handle the lead generation follow-up process. So yeah, man, whenever you're ready, just let us know. But just make sure to look at the return we're going to be able to bring, man. Like we can probably get your cost per acquisition like 500 is pretty high. Like when you work with us, you have the power to have somebody that's going to be working on your cost per acquisition. And I get car dealers an acquisition of about $100 per car sold on Facebook. So if a car dealer can sell a $15,000 car, you know, cost per acquisition for $100, pretty sure you can find a homeowner with termites that'll, you know, come in as a cheap lead. So that's just something to think about too, man. You get a lot of ROI factor in this.
Yeah, I just gotta know, like, because I'm like, all right, cool. I'm doing the calculations, $1,500, okay, but per month, that's $1,500 per month. Then, um, the leads, I just gotta know what those leads are gonna be, because um, or how much I'm gonna be getting, how many customers I'm gonna get for those leads. Does that make sense as far as like money wise? Like, I'm just trying to calculate how much
It's a
money.
risk, man. It is a risk. It's kind of a gamble. It's like you're gonna get your money back. That's guaranteed, at least, you know, one way or another. But then it's like, what else are you gonna do? Because like, if we're just crushing it and you're crushing it on your end, it's gonna be like a lot. Like when we turn these ads on for a lot of people, they're like really surprised. Usually, they're like, "What the?"
Right. As long as I can get in front of the customer, I'll be happy with that. As long as I get in front of the customers, I'm gonna be able to sell.
Yeah, yeah, man. And we've done this for a lot of people, man. Like this is a service-based company. This guy was getting leads. Look at the bottom. This man helped me so far get my leads for under 90 a piece. Incredible. This guy sold to homeowners as well, solar and other stuff like that. You know, this is somebody selling off our leads. Yep, I got that all good, bro. Hopefully we can get some volume. Bro, I'm so impressed by the lead quality. That's a text that I got from one of my clients. Like, you know, so we be doing this like a lot, man.
So
So
my question too, like with the gym and everything, you train there too over there.
yeah, yeah.
So what were they paying? And then you said their return was like 40,000 or something like that.
Yeah, they were paying they paid like total like 1,300 in ads. They sold about 35 contracts so far, and
So
each contract's worth about $3,800 in lifetime value. So they made $133,000 off 1,300 in ads.
that's my question. So 13. So that's 133,000 off of $1,300 with the ads.
Yeah,
Let's just say
in a month and a half.
I don't need to know what their fee is for the month, but I just want to know what the ads was. So, let's just say it was $1,500 for the month, and then another 1,300 for the ads and the
Right
return.
here.
Okay.
Leads $3.26 a piece. 425 leads. This is a month and a half.
1385.
13. Okay. So,
That's a 10x.
14.
100x.
Total spent was 13. So $1,400 basically.
Yep.
And they made two.
Yeah, and they made 113. Or what was it? What did I say? 100. Yeah. Yeah, 133,000.
That's good.
Crazy, right?
Yeah, it was really crazy. If I could see that, I have no problem paying that.
And this, right, yeah, that's what
I
I'm
have no
saying.
problem paying that, you know?
Once you know, like it's scary at first, man. I know it is, but that's the risk that you set it up and no, I mean, it's at the end of the day, man, it's a write-off. Like every dollar you spend in advertising is a write-off. Like you're gonna get hit with taxes at the end of the year because you're buying them, like you're making a bunch of money.
Right now, I'm kind of hiding a lot of my money, so I'm not really doing that shit. So here, so I'm like, fuck you, Uncle Sam. You're not gonna rate me, you know.
Right.
So I'm kind of like hiding my money a little bit, but so it won't really be a write off for me until like next year, when I gotta pay for taxes and shit and be legit on my stuff, you know. A lot of times I'm like, yeah, just Venmo me or write a check in my name. I'll try to cash it somewhere else, you know. But yeah, I just really want to see like I want to see that, but I want to see that like in that first month. So how long were they with you before they started seeing?
After 2 weeks, they made 40 grand off 300 ads. That video that Chase posted, that was from 2 weeks. We turned their ads, like, look at the calendar. Like, the calendar is everything. Like, you go monthly, boom. Then we go back to when we started with them. We started with them middle of, wait, what the fuck? Oh, I'm on the wrong calendar. Intro class. Okay. So we started with them like the middle of July, or no, the end of July. We started with them July 25th. Look, this is where we launched ads. The next day, they had 3 appointments. The next week, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20 appointments. Okay. And the next week was booked out. Look at August, bro. Those are all appointments.
That's all for just Facebook only, or
Yeah, just Facebook and Instagram ads, man. These
wow.
exact ads, these exact ads, man. This is it. 415 leads from this exact campaign right here. Boom.
You guys don't need my Facebook or Instagram account though, right? To do
Yeah,
all that.
we got to run it off of Facebook business page.
You gotta
So
run.
yeah, so we'll run it off your pest control page. We don't need access to your Instagram, but it helps, but we don't need it. But yeah, we need your business page for sure.
I do. I think I do have a like. I know we have a Facebook page. I just don't know if my mom did it. So I don't know if it's like I've never gone on it. So I don't know if it's just off of my dad's in Orange County, or she put San Diego and Orange County, or she just made mine separate. So it's something I would have to ask her, which is fine. If not, we might just gotta make one. It might be easier.
It's pretty easy for us to get access. We've got a link that you just share. Whoever's got access, you just share them this link and they'll be able to log in and then just share us access we need.
Got it. Got it. Okay. And I know like the Instagram, my Instagram, I think like because I have like 3 Instagrams, so it's
Oh,
like
okay.
it's all like tied in. So I don't know how to like separate that. So
Yeah,
yeah, so like yeah, I don't mind doing like the business page. You know, I have one for my dog Kilo over here, and then I have one for my personal, and then I have the business. You know, Kilo's worth the money. I have to try to promote him to stud him out. You know.
We'll run ads on Kilo, bro. Let's go.
Oh fuck it, dude. Hey, if you can do the Kilo thing and mine, count me in, bro.
We're in. We're in. We'll run Kilo Instagram ads.
If
But
you
yeah,
can do
man.
that, stud him out, bro. That'd be good. He's worth $1,500 to stud him out. I have the
Let's
faith.
go. Let's go.
If you could do that with my termite, I think we got something going.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
Yeah, well, fuck it. I'll do it if you can do that.
What, you wanna run ads for your dog for real? To get him
I'm dead
bred?
serious. I'm dead serious. I literally to stud him out. He's worth about 1,500, and I have his paperwork.
Let's do it.
I swear to you, bro. I've made some money because my barber at the time, well, he's still my barber, but he we did 50-50 on Kilo. So, but now I have all the paperwork, so it's just me, but I haven't been able to market him. So
Yeah, I mean, we'll run ads for Kilo, but no guaranteed ROI on that. Established.
no, I'm not doing. That's okay. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll run ads for Kilo for sure. We just IG. That's all we need.
Yeah, fuck it. Okay. You might have me then, dude.
Yeah, man. I mean,
That's sick.
our onboarding process is simple, man. You literally fill out this form here, and then after that, you can give us access to your Facebook account. So, like your mom or whoever has access, you'll just shoot her this link, shift social/account access, and then right here, she'll be able to log in, share.
We might need to make another Facebook because I know if I talk to her about this, she's gonna say no. She'll do it herself. And what happens is when she does it, like saying that she do her ads on the Facebook, what happens is she just never gets to it. So the reason why I didn't work from January until get this business up until October was because I was waiting for her to get things done. She never got things done, so I just started doing things myself.
That's right. That's what you gotta do.
So we might just need to make another Facebook account.
That's fine if we have to do that. It might just take a tiny bit longer to get up and running because you have to verify and do some stuff. That's why it's best if you can get the established page. But if we need to make another one, it's fine. I'll have my team create some graphics and stuff that we could put on the page. So you got some social media content that looks nice.
All right. Well, yeah. So, yeah.
I think in 30 days you'll be convinced whether or not this system's gonna work out for your business.
All right. Yeah. Okay. I guess we can do it.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Only if you're sure, man. Like I think this is gonna be huge for you.
I'm not sure at all. But I'm kind of like, man, if I can make some more money, another way to market. I just want to see a big return like that gym did. That was kind of a. That's it. And right now, if we would see returns, it would be right now because how this is the season right now for me.
Exactly. We got to get these ads up and running like ASAP.
All right. Well, so you said 1,500. What are we looking at monthly? Well, not monthly wise, but for the lead stuff.
Yeah, $30 a day to start out with, $900, and it won't charge you all at once.
It won't charge me all at once. Okay.
Correct.
And I pause on it if I need to put pause on it.
Yeah, if something happens, you need to slow it down, pause it, whatever. But you're probably only going to want to increase it.
Which is what I'm trying to. Really, I'm seeing with Yelp. I kind of want to just increase it right now, because how good it's been going, which is great.
And do you have a website that's good?
I do. I don't know. I don't think I have access to it. I don't have access to it, and it's okay. It'll be on like my Yelp page. You can see it off of there.
Yeah, we might. Go after we kind of see this, working for you. We can create you like a miniature website too, a little funnel.
Yeah, that'd be
get
cool.
some traffic too, book appointments and stuff. What's your email?
Johnny, JOHNNY, JBC, termite at gmail.com.
JBC, right?
Yep, Johnny Brown's company. It's not what it stands for, but I like to say that. My dad named it after me and my sister, JBC. Johnny
That's
Brown
cool.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's a family business, man. And that's like, like these are always like the biggest, like success stories and the most rewarding to work with. Cause bro, like we help you guys, like you got you got serious competition. We crack in, get your own piece of the pie. Like, it's, yeah, man, it's sick. I'm stoked. So,
let me just see. Give me a second. So it's 15. Go 900. So 24.
Be about 45 days total. We'll run. Say it takes 14 days to get started. 30 days.
So you're paying basically $2,400 per month. So I need to see a big return within a month or two.
We'll get you at least, yeah. I mean, dude, we're gonna try to get you up to that 20K because that's only like 13, 14 jobs.
Yeah, like I said, it really averages. Some houses are more fucked up than others. Like I said, that one is $6,300, which would be great,
And those will come through too through this, like
yeah.
We'll get some of those in too.
All right. Yeah, it's and then we were able to basically just do termites only.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Big blaring attention if you have a termite problem, disqualifying people that don't have termites.
I
Exactly.
see the email here, 15 schedule pay now. Okay, 15 amount due. What is here? And I'm not on no contract, right? So
No
I can't
contract. Month to
leave
month,
whenever I
cancel
want.
anytime. Yeah. Month to month, cancel anytime. You know, if after we run your initial campaign, you don't get the results, you get your money back. If you get your results 1 month, the next month you don't, we work for free. You know, like you're gonna make money off this no matter what, man. And yeah,
Alrighty then. Let's see, click the link. 15, the September 19th. Okay. All right. Fuck. Where do I put my credit card information at?
it
Oh,
should give
schedule
you,
now.
yeah, it should give you the option. You're gonna handle that. Yeah, man, this is gonna be sweet. Like, we'll get your branding a little bit more on point. We can build a new Facebook page. Basically, we'll have you go through the onboarding steps and do as much as you can. Book a call with my team, and then we'll do all the onboarding information, get your account set up, and you can get your ads launched. I'll be on there too, man. So you'll work with me through this whole process. Like, you know, my team's super active. I got some shooters on my team, some guys that, you know, amazing at ads. So yeah, man, we're all gonna be on it with you, and you're gonna get grandfathered in. Like I said, man, it's no joke. Like, we're selling for 3K a month to everybody. So like, you're getting grandfathered in the homie pricing, and you know, any lower, you know, people that pay attention. So, you know, now you're going to be committed to this. I'm guaranteed vested in this. Chase is committed to this. Like, whatever we got to do, man, we're going to make it work for you.
Case, if I get fucked, man, I'm gonna find you.
Yeah, I got it. Dude, you already
I'm
put me to
gonna
sleep
fucking
once,
find you,
bro. You
Chase.
got me. You got me.
I'm
Yeah.
coming for you,
Nah,
man.
you're not gonna, dude. You're not gonna lose it. Yeah, if you want to turn it off too, you know, you're the homie, bro. So we're not gonna be like, oh, we collected your money yesterday. It's too late, you know.
Yeah, 0726 CBC 5. Right. So pay now. 80. Schedule payment. Schedule
Bro, this actually TMI. I just got a crazy text from this girl.
payment. 1727
See?
5723. All right. So, all right, fuck it. Let's just fucking do it. Click.
Let's do it, brother. We got you, man. Everything. We got
Oh, you're
you.
gonna make a lot of money.
Yeah, dog. We're in this
I
with you.
really hope so. I really look. Put it this way: if this fucking works out,
It's big time.
out,
Big time.
it will. You guys will get my dad's business as well too.
Hell yeah, big time.
I'm just letting you
Exactly,
know if we can get it
20K a month.
20K a month for what I'm paying, he's going to jump on this too.
What is it? It's the 12th today. 20K this month, bro. 20K this month, bro. We're gonna
If
get
you
your
can
ads
get,
live. Let's
if
go
you,
this month, bro. We got
well,
enough time.
that 20K go out of your guys' lead. You guys can't count my 14,000 and then add another 6 and be like, hey,
True.
you know, you can't be doing that.
But this month we can at least get you that extra 6 to get you up to that 20K. You know what I mean?
You know, if we could go, so you know, it's basically $2,400 what I'm basically paying a month. You know, I need to make.
20K.
I
Let's
would
be
like.
real.
I would like to. If I would have no problem
Bro, we
doing that.
won't be happy unless we're making you 20K, man. If month one happens and we only made you 15, we're gonna have to work harder.
Okay. If we can make that, you know, and I'm making that, you know.
I mean, it'll come down to like the investment and ad spend. Once we see your cost per acquisition, like it'll just be a numbers game at that point. Like if your cost per acquisition's down to, you know, like $300 or whatever we're paying to acquire a job, you know, we're spending 3K, then you should be getting, you know, like as we get this dialed in, like you are gonna increase your ad budget to be able to get more jobs. Like first we're going to dial into the system, but like, you know, some returns are going to be impossible. Like we got to just see what the cost per acquisition is going to be for you. And then we'll scale based on that. And then we'll get you to that 20 a month. But, you know, I'm not going to, once we get in the market, we'll be able to see what's like realistic. But our goal right now is a $500 cost per acquisition goal. You know, that's what you said. You'd love to pay $500 to get a job or 2 jobs. So if for this, you know, 1,000 we're spending in ads, if we can get at least 4 jobs off that, that'll be, you know, a good starting point. And then as we increase, you know, we'll continue to lower the cost per acquisition, but at some point they'll, you know, you'll have to increase ad spend, but you'll want to by that point. But yeah, as much as I'd love to just be able to throw like 1,000 in and make back 20K, like there's kind of like a numbers process and like testing. It's scientific the way we set it up, but we'll get you there, man. Like we've got the process, for sure.
I'm hoping, man, because that's like, I get it. It's an investment, you know, and right now I'm like, okay, well, I made enough money to do this right now, you know. So I'm like, fuck it, you know. And if we can get a huge return back, you know, you wouldn't just be dealing with me, you'd be dealing with my father and his side as well.
That's huge, man.
You know, and so that'll be more money in your pockets, as well, you know, more work for you guys, which is great. But he would have no problem. And I know right now, I think he's paying more on Yelp than I am. So, because Yelp's been doing so good, because we both jumped on Yelp, you know. So, yeah, that would be good if we can get that. Have you worked with the termite companies before? I know you've been doing this for a minute, but have you worked
a lot
with
of home service companies, never termite specifically.
Home services like a
painting, home inspectors, we've done painting, solar, fibercom, like a bunch of stuff for houses, exteriors, roofing, but never pest control. But I think this is one of the best ones, man. Like this is like perfect for Facebook ads and the way we do it.
A lot of times too, because like, you know, I get jobs like lately I've been getting a lot of like spot treatment jobs, because I know I'm saying 1,800, which I do make, you know, that's my average price, anywhere from $1,500 is usually average, you know, and it goes up from there, you know. Depends how much infestation you have, but sometimes it's just one spot. And I just do it for $350, you know. I'm like, cool, it takes me an hour to make but those $350s add up, because I did like a bunch of those this month, and you know, they've added up to about $2,000, you know, that I made.
Nice.
You know? So, but it doesn't take me long. It takes me an hour, you know, so usually. So
nice, man. Well, yeah, man. I mean, it sounds like we're gonna be able to do some big things. I just emailed you the link to the onboarding process. Just take the time to fill out that form whenever you get a chance, and then just go through each step of the process. If you don't have access to the Facebook account, that's fine. We'll make a new one, but just check if you can share access with us. And then when we set up your onboarding call, we'll get on that call with you and we'll get access to your ad account. We'll set everything up. We'll show you how the CRM works, and we'll make sure that you're all logged in, and then we'll get ready to launch your campaign. We'll go over all the ads with you. Nothing will go out before you see it. And we've got a centralized communication channel called Slack that everything goes into. So my team's in there. You got questions, you need a graphic, you want to do something, you got an idea, you can drop it all in there. My team's in there, I'm in there, Chase is in there. We all work on the campaigns.
all right, sounds good, man. Well,
Sick, brother, man.
Let's make a lot of money, Johnny. Let's do it.
Let's see it, man. I really curious on how this is going to work. You know, I don't really take like a risk like this, you know, so it's kind of like, it's like with all these other apps, you know, just a little here, a little there, and you're able to see what they can do with that amount, you know. So it's like, okay, so here's, hey, give us a big amount, and you know, we'll see what, you know. I'm like, fuck, I don't know, you know. So like, I made enough money to do the investment, so we'll see what we can do. This is busy season, so if I will see it, I should see it within this month or next month, because right now everybody's having issues.
Perfect.
So we will see how it goes. But yeah, hopefully it goes well.
Yeah,
if
man.
Not, I'm coming for Chase.
Yeah, man. We got you, dude. Don't worry.
Chase jiu-jitsu is better than mine, so I'm bringing a bat.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. No worries, bro.
You'll be to sleep.
Yeah, how many years ago was that, bro? Your jiu-jitsu's changed.
Yeah.
Mine's deteriorated for how long I've been taking off.
If you put Chase to sleep, bro, you'd probably just crush me in seconds, bro. So
No, that was years ago. That was 2019. It was 2021. Yeah, it was 3 years ago. People change. People evolve, bro. And
are you going to ADCC?
I am not. I am not right now. I'm just trying to get my money as I can get it right now. I'm just
That's
trying to
right.
say where.
Focus on biz. Well, sick, man. Well, I'm hyped, man. This is gonna be sick. Like I know you have so much uncertainty around this, and it's gonna be so funny, like to hear you in a few weeks. You're like, holy shit, man, these leads, like
Yeah.
and if it's not like that, man, we got you. Like we're not some company that's just out here for your pockets, bro. Like if it doesn't work out, no harm. I'm not trying to make money if you're not making money, but you just take that risk. You just invested. Now we're gonna make it work. It's gonna be sick, bro. So I'm looking forward to it, man.
You guys should hit up. You guys should hit up Pete because Pete has no black belt. Pete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we ran
Danny's-
some ads for Pete. We got him a bunch of leads and stuff, but there for his program, it was he didn't really have like the exact selling system down yet. So yeah,
I wish you
we
had told me that earlier. I'd be like, nope. No.
yeah, man. Well, if we generate you 200 something leads and you don't call any of them and none of them convert, like that's who's that really on, like because
Yeah.
all we can do at the
He
end of
didn't
the
follow
day.
up with his people.
Yeah, like I even followed up with some of the people and like I was like, "Yo, did you get a call?" Nobody got a call. Like, and it's like so there's certain aspects of this, it's up to you. Of course, there's both of us have our responsibility, but you gotta do your due diligence on the leads and commit to the
Right.
program. But I know you're going to. Like, I already see your dedication. Where some people, if they got a lead stream already coming in, they want it to be one way. Like they don't want to work the leads, then it makes it hard to have success. So it's
Yeah.
perfect for you in your situation. You're starting up. It's a different kind of service too, man.
I
Like selling
actually
coaching.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like selling coaching, like coaching compared to selling like a service somebody needs, such a different wheelhouse. You know what I mean?
Correct. No, that's for sure. No, if you definitely look at like I know like my Yelp, it'll tell you the response time. I think it's like within 10 minutes.
Nice.
And then it'll say response 100%, meaning like I respond 100 to everybody, and it's within 10 minutes.
Nice.
My thumbtack, I think it'll say response within a couple hours. But if you look at, and I'm the first one in this area, that'll be on the top. But my thumbtack, it'll say a couple hours. But if you see everybody else, it'll say within a couple days.
Nice.
So I'm always on my phone, and I'm always like, if I get it, boom, I reply right away. So there's none of this, oh, he don't call me or none of that shit, or message me. I message everybody back. So
Perfect.
And our CRM is like super easy. It's like right on your cellular app. So you'll just be bringing up all the leads right on your phone.
Yeah, just get a mobile app right on your phone.
Sweet. Well, yeah, I've already sent the payment. You guys did already get that, right?
Yeah, we're good to go, man. I sent you the onboarding information. Fill out that form, book a time once you get to the end of that, and then we'll get on with my team. We'll dive into the strategy we've got for you. We'll dive into the ads, the graphics, and then we'll get ready to launch everything.
All righty.
Probably be like early next week, as long as we get all the onboarding info from you, that we'll be able to get your ads live.
Onboarding just meaning basically like
fill out the form, you get us access, book your call, get in our communications channel. That's it.
Okay. Well, I have your Instagram. I'll just hit you up on there if I have any questions.
Once you get through the portal, you'll get a text from my team, you'll get an email from my team, you'll get in our Slack channel. So you'll have like a bunch of ways to communicate with me then. And that'll be the best way. Once you're through there, my team's on it, they see you, they know you, and then everybody's on board.
All right, sounds good. So that's cool. I got a little team going on now.
For sure, bro.
Got a whole squad behind you.
Yeah, we'll get you there too, man.
I kind of been wanting to do it where I don't I have like a team to do this shit, It's just kind of good because I do everything on myself. Where it's the paperwork, my marketing, basically, I'm paying for, and then the sales, the work, So it's like it gets a little overwhelming sometimes. So it's kind of cool that I guess I have you guys do this shit now too.
Yeah, man. Like we're your back end now. Like you drop ideas in the Slack channel, and we do. Oh, I forgot to tell you. We do a coaching call every week, man. Wednesdays at 3. You can hop on with any questions, marketing related, advertising, about your campaigns, about the CRM, and we just jam on there and talk about business and just see how we can make things better collectively. So you'll get access to that too, man. You can always get on Wednesdays, and then if you need one-on-one calls, with me, I'll always hop on with you. We can talk as we go. So yeah, man.
Sweet, dude. Sounds good. Well, I guess let's get this on the show on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Hit that onboarding form, man, and we will be in and ready to go.
I'll hit it on probably tonight. I'm gonna go probably train like in a few and probably do it tonight. I have some stuff, paperwork I gotta do, but yeah, I'll hit it tonight.
Sick.
Yeah, how's Autos been?
Honestly, like, shit just been happening. Like, I think I'm just getting old, bro. Like, I bent over one day. I was working with G to pick up a towel. My back was out. And
Oh shit!
I go, fuck, man. Being 30 really sucks, bro. It's really going downhill. That happened to me twice, bro. It wasn't even like an injury from jujitsu. It was just like bending over to pick up a towel. The other time was climbing a 6-foot ladder. I was like, oh, my back. Just looking. I wasn't carrying anything, and every time 30, it's just really gone downhill for me. Then I'll be doing good. I'll be training, and then I'll get sick, and I got to be out for 2 weeks. It's like, fuck, dude. Like, everybody has their belts where they really like and enjoy, and then they have their belts they really hate, and I fucking hate purple, man. I hate it.
Yeah. I've gotten lit up in purple myself, so I'm with you.
Purple has just been going downhill. It really sucks. But I'm just trying to get back to training and competing. I'll start again maybe next year, and we'll see how it goes. But just trying to be a little active and just be consecutive again, because it's been really hard since COVID. Before, 2019, I was training twice a day, going 2 different gyms, doing
You were back in shape. I remember. Yeah.
Now I go like 3 times a week, if that, if that.
Yeah, I feel that, man. When you're working, it's hard to do jujitsu too, bro. Like all the time.
Well, yeah. Then I get this bad habits from COVID. I never played Call of Duty. I was never playing PlayStation. Call of Duty, don't want to go. I'll do the evening class. Evening time comes, and I don't go. And I was like, fuck, bro. It's a little, I don't know. A lot of bad habits that I need to try to get rid of. That I'm trying to work on it, So we'll see. What about training with you guys? How's training out there?
I'm kind of like you right now. I've been focused on the biz. I think Chase has been hitting it a lot though.
That's good. I get the whole business thing too, because right now I've been focusing more on my business as well. So I'm just like, fuck, I can't go. I got, work, and a lot of times I try to do the morning class. Sometimes I'd be like the other day I had to go at 6 in the morning. I was in the attic. I was sweating my ass off. So 6 in the morning. It's like in the morning. And then I don't get back to 6 p.m. and that's the last class. So I'm like, fuck, work comes first. So I get it.
That's what we got to do right now, brother.
You got to be like, hey, move out of the country, go out of the country and just do work at jiu-jitsu instructors, and then do this, from home.
Exactly. Chase has got the life now.
I got the recipe, bros.
The dream. I guess he's living the dream. Look, you got to sell off of me.
Absolutely, bro. Yeah, man. And a long-term, we're going for long-term partnership here, man. We're going for crushing it for you, crushing it for your dad, and keeping this going as long as we can. So, yeah, man, we got you.
What's crazy is Pete tried to send me to his guy too to do the Google, and Pete's guy wanted the same amount. It was $1,500. Like, it was gonna be $2,000 startup fee, and then I think it was gonna be like $1,500 per month, and then no, not even that. Basically, it was gonna be 10% of what I brought. He's gonna take. So I go, well, you want 10% of my business? Like,
wow.
That's what it went down to. So I don't know if that's what Pete is doing. I didn't talk to Pete about it. I was like, hey, Pete, I didn't go to this guy. He was like, no worry. it went down to, yeah, we just want a small fee. So if you only make $1,000, we only get 10%, And I'm like, okay, but I'm not going to make just $1,000. I'm making around 20, So if I make 1,000, you're going to get 10%. I think it was 10 or 15%.
That would have been $1,400 this month if any of that was from him.
Yeah, it was actually 15%. It was 15%, not 10, 15%. I was like, nah, I don't feel like giving away 15% of my business though, you know?
Yeah, man. The way we have it set up, like you're gonna be able to scale, like because you can literally, I mean, like if you're getting the sales, like we don't make anything more as you're making more, and you can spend more, and we're not gonna charge you more. So
Right.
yeah, man, we're set to scale on that. But yeah, man, we'll enjoy your night training tonight. Thanks for getting on today. I appreciate it. We got your back. You're going to be one of our best case studies. Just make sure when you do become a great case study that you tell the people of this world, submit us a full case study because we grandfathered you in on the pricing, and we're going to hook you up, and you're going to be so surprised.
Yeah, Johnny, thanks for hearing us out, man.
Yeah,
I think you're gonna like what we got to bring to the table.
If it works, I have no problem putting this on my social media saying, hey, these guys help me out in my business, and
I'll give you a free month, man. If you get somebody to sign up with us, they come through, they're an established business like you, I'll give you a free month off your service.
It would most likely be my daddy. So let's see if I get me my 20.
We'll get you your results.
You give me my 20, I'll give you my daddy.
Let's go. Let's go. All right, man. We'll get you those results, brother.
I just let you know. Then you better give me my free month.
I got you, dog. I got you. Let's do it. All right, man. Well, we'll get you all set up. I'll see you later this week or maybe early next week. We'll get on the onboarding call, get everything launched out, buddy.
Sounds good.
Thanks, brother. Talk to you soon, man.
All right, later, guys.
Later, Johnny. Trying to go to Voss?
Yeah. You want to cruise?
Yeah, but I gotta make a couple of eggs real quick, bro.
You gotta eat something?
Quick, bro.
Let's just stop somewhere on the way.
The eggs, bro. You want some eggs, bro? I'll make some eggs, bro.
I gotta make some eggs.
Organic eggs, bro. It's great protein for gym lift.
What's up? All right, let's fucking eat some eggs. I'm cruise through.
Fried egg sandwich. All right, you want one?
Shit, I'm gonna roll a small J then, because I'm gonna fucking just smoke this for now.
All right, sick. Yeah, bro, that was good, man. That was a really hard fucking close.
2K, dog. He was about to not close for a second.
1,500.
Oh, 1,500, but he was about to not close for a second. Way to reel that back in.
Yeah, bro. That's what happens when you get really good at objection handling. You get to the bottom of it. Like, I don't even know. Like, I was pretty surprised. Like, I thought we were gonna lose them, and then
Me too. I was like, oh, it looks like he's about to fucking get shook.
He's like, I gotta think about it. And then I started showing him the onboarding process. I started explaining.
Yeah, once you brought up the logos numbers, he was like, well, shit.
I know, yeah. It's so funny, bro, that people don't see the return. He just kept
Dude,
saying,
it's the case studies. The case studies changes everything.
he just kept saying, he's just like, I'm gonna be paying this much. It was acting like he's just gonna be throwing that money in the trash or something. It's like, bro, you gotta invest. Like, but that's the one thing about startup business owners. Like, the most business owners, they look at that and they're like, oh, you guys are gonna do Walmart, aren't you? $1,500. Fucking sign me the fuck up. And you're gonna improve it? Oh, and a guarantee? Like, a lot of business owners will not blink an eye at that. But when you're getting with a new guy, he's got a lot more to lose there. But it's fine, bro. We're gonna be able to crush for him. I mean, I've seen what the competition doing, and nobody's throwing pest control ads like me. I played Ben Sporn today and that buddy today. So what is that? 35.
Yeah, we got 2 new accounts today, baby. It's a good week.
$3,500. My team's getting jammed up. I gotta get them working.
And it's only fucking Monday.
Yeah, that's right. $3,500 on a motherfucking Monday. Nobody can fuck with us, bro.
Dude, our fucking ROI is finally coming through, you know?
Yeah, man. That's how this works, man. The volume. You just increase the volume of what you're doing, bro. It's fucking wild. We haven't even changed anything, bro. Did you see how I was going through that sales script? Could you tell that whole time I followed the scripts?
It was pretty good, dude. You were also like very flowy with the conversation.
Yeah, man. That script does it for you, bro. You just gotta know where you're at. Yeah, bro. But I think you could start doing that full process soon enough.
I'm down, dude. I'm down to hit the next level. Start
Yeah,
closing
you
motherfuckers
get
up.
talking so much about them, and they almost get frustrated. They're like, "Why aren't you telling me about your programs? I don't even know what you guys do yet. Like, what's the fuck?" And then you fully understand them and know exactly what they want, and then you drop the recipe on them, and they're just like, "Damn, that's exactly what I need too." Closing motherfucking deals left and right. Bitches want me to get it because she in my type. You want a burrito or a sandwich?
Whatever's clever, man.
Huh?
Whatever's clever, man. This was said I need my eggs.
We're going little bagel sandwiches, bro.
So no eggs, no life, boy.
Yeah, that protein, bro. That straight protein. Straight protein.
Damn, good job, dude. You fucking really reeled that one back in.
Yeah, bro. I don't even know. Like, honestly, when you said we could do apps for the dog, that's when he was like, all right, I'll do this.
When what?
When you said that we could run ads for his dog.
I know, huh? He was like, if you could do it for my dog, I'm in.
Like, yeah.
You might have me.
Once he said
You were like, wait, are you serious?
yeah, I was like, you really want us to? We can't guarantee an ROI, but I'll do it.
Dude, you'll make $1,500 every time he fucking has his dog. Fuck. It's pretty tight.
I mean, I'll build a funnel for that. Get I can see it now.
Straight up, doggy.
Yeah, man, that one was tough. Took a lot of energy, bro. That's why I'm so hungry right now.
Give us a trip to bring her back up.
Oh shit.
Deals
Damn. I got up on a freaking business call for 2 hours, so I didn't even get to go to the storage unit today.
2 hours?
Yeah. That last call was a long time.
What the heck? Did you make a deal for
Yeah, we closed them.
Oh, nice.
It was like my homie, so I had to be on there.
Who? Oh, was it?
We closed 2 new deals today.
Oh, shit. You guys are on a roll. She's not here yet. We just chill.
Just get ready type shit.
I'm Japanese.
Yeah, bro. I'm gonna have to start hiring more employees again soon.
Dude, that's what I'm saying, dude. Like, you keep closing, I start closing. We're gonna need more appointment setters.
That's much ab in the way.
Cause we'll just be closers.
Yeah, bro. Well, I'm down to let Daniel and Norman get on.
Daniel and Norman are getting on the team now, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, bro.
As prospectors, they're gonna be like that base level.
Oh yeah. Let me be there when you're onboarding them so that I can be ready for future prospects. I feel like with the work we did with Boris was pretty good too. I almost know how to teach someone how to do this stuff already.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them go through a whole process.
Nice.
Yeah, I'll let you go through it too, but I got some other like things that I'll have people do when they work with us, like making goals and visions and shit like that. So like kind of like our clients, you know, our clients come on. I like figure out why they're coming on shit. I want to do that with these sales guys. So like they're like they see what it means to them, like a job.
Yeah.
Everything's pretty much ready to go for that though. I just gotta commit to doing it. I've just been really focused on just selling our own leads right now, not really letting anybody else in the operation, just doing our fucking hustle, and that's all right now.
That's true, man.
Yeah, sometimes a lead team, you know,
We got a good thing, dude. It ain't broke, don't fix it. But we will need to scale eventually.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like we're definitely. I mean, the thing about it is like we could grow a sales team, and that's just like all bonus because like you grow a sales team, you start getting more sales, you start making more money. Like that's when you really blow up. Like because imagine, bro, like how many calls did you get me on this week with qualified people? 3 or so. Imagine if we had 4 people bringing me 3 leads, 12 people.
Well, the trick is to get a bunch of salespeople that will run their own ad spend and have their own exclusive leads. Just doing it for us, though.
Look at the picture though, look at that.
What should we do as our agents? So for our agency deal, they run their own ad spend plus they pay us $500, and then we give them how much commission?
The 20%.
And then 5% recurring, the same thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't know exactly. We'll have to look at it, but they might just make like a flat. Like Harmozy paid them every time that a booked appointment showed up. He paid them $50 per appointment that they generated that showed.
Dude, I feel like I feel like my homie that was gonna do the video content, he would sign on to fucking do this.
Why?
Because he needs a hustle, bro. And I feel like it's kind of, I don't know, it's not easy, but it's like to learn how to video content and actually become skillful at it versus to have a phone conversation. And if he's paying for his own leads, we could fucking make it affordable for him to get some people on the phone. Plus, you can always cold call on this shit too.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna teach him how to do it.
What I don't know is if he's like a salesman, because I don't really know. But I know that I wasn't a salesman, and I'm having at least the right conversations now. Not necessarily having them the most efficient way yet, but it's a process.
Yeah, man. Like we're gonna follow pretty much Harmozy's structure to a T.
Yeah, I think Harmozy's got the best one, dude. So I'm not gonna fight you there.
But as far as getting those guys started, man, I think it's just a matter of me sitting down and writing out the startup protocol and then just onboarding them into the CRM. So it'll be $500, they'll learn how to sell everything. And then if they want to pay, and then with that, I'll give them some leads. Like $500 and I'll give them their first, like, however many leads, so they can have something to start out with. Then I'll just throw that 500 right into my ads.
You'll just throw the 500 in your ads and build your agency even bigger.
Yeah, exactly. And then we'll get more leads per deal.
And then we'll just split up the leads between us and them.
Exactly.
Yeah, bro, let's fucking dude. I feel like plenty of people are looking for this opportunity. Everybody, especially because we know a bunch of broke ass niggas in jiu-jitsu, or I know a bunch of broke ass niggas in jiu-jitsu who literally, they don't have the effort to go do a real job, but they would like to.
So and they'll work really hard to make money in a different way.
Say it again.
They don't have like a job, like they won't work like a traditional job, but they'll like work really hard to make money like a different way.
Dude, I think if you're just like, hey man, well, if you can fucking get a job where you could sit in front of your computer, make some phone calls and make money, and you only work when you want to work, really, would you do that? I'm sure a lot of people did. As soon as you told me what the opportunity was, and I realized, oh, I can work when it's convenient, and there's an incentive for me to work more because I'll make more money. I was like, bro, I'm on board.
Yeah, man, and that's how these guys will be set up too. They'll be like basically commission-only appointment setters.
And everybody at Autos everyone's doing side hustles, bro. Like everybody knows that I used to be doing side hustles, and if they figure out that like, oh, Chase is a fucking smart kid and he got off the side hustles to start doing this gig, they'll be like, yeah, there's a reason.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, yeah, man. The affiliate program we have to test with a couple of case study members, and that's going to be Daniel and Norman, most likely.
Okay. And then after that, we'll just fucking expand from there.
After that, I'll basically have a course. It'll be automated. They'll buy it from the website, and it'll automatically onboard them, teach them, train them, and all they got to do is just set the appointments in our calendar. And when they do, they're going to make money.
Yeah, sick, dude.
Yes, sir, Steve.
I feel like it shouldn't even be 500. It sounds kind of cheap. Should be like 1,000.
Yeah, it will be eventually.
How that bitch be 1,000?
Yeah.
And then you're just working for us for $1,000. 1,000, and we'll give you like 50 leads, you know? And out of those 50 leads, if you don't close whatever, then you're not fit to be an agent. Huh?
You're kicked off the team if you don't close.
Yeah, if you don't close out of the 50 leads we give you, then you're not in.
That's what Harmony says in that video. He says like they get 10 leads, and if they don't close a lead in 10 leads, then or if they don't book an appointment in 10 leads.
No, yeah, exactly. You got 10 conversations. You got 10 calls to make an appointment or some shit. Dude, let's listen to that on the way to Vasa. That shit inspires me.
I got a sandwich already, bro.
Alright, I'm heading out towards you right now.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna run the dogs outside. I'll meet you inside. I'll see you inside.
Alright.